Yo, no, it hasn't started yet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What up, what up, what up? What is going on, everybody? My name is NGS, and thank you so much for clicking on the stream, because this is not just a video. We're live streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. This is the, I don't know what number episode of NXP podcast. The first NXP podcast in, shit, I don't even know how long, but we're not going to drag this thing out because I'm 6 shots in Fireball, and I'm feeling some type of way. So I'm going to introduce the panel right here. Flanking on my left, we got the one and only Danny D's World. What's going on, Danny?
Not much.
Okay.
I always have the most electric intros. I'm on fire.
Yeah, I noticed that, man. You were just hyping us up, man. Next thing you know, you're going to prepare a boarding party. You're going to steal the show. Just telling you, bro. It's crazy.
You make 10 men feel like 1,000.
Yo, this man Danny crazy, but you also know that other voice. You know, he's one of my co-hosts whenever I do a Telltale review. We got the one and only Rots112. What's going on, Robert?
Man, just enjoying this night, enjoying this Christmas Eve, man.
Oh, that's right. It is Christmas Eve. Christmas fucking Eve. Can y'all believe it? We are on the cusp of 2017. How do y'all feel about that?
I feel robbed because...
Whoa. This is weird. We actually have, for the first time in, I think, a long time, we have a guest member of NXP Podcast. We got the homie here, Alex, who I don't know has a YouTube channel. Maybe so. He just decided to join the call. I don't even know who sent him this link. What are you even doing here, sir?
You know what? I don't have to take this.
Yo, he doesn't have to take this. He is a strong, independent black woman, so he lit. He lit.
Hey, this is his first and last night up on this.
I came out to have a good time, and I'm feeling personally attacked.
You're triggering him.
Man, this man.
I have two YouTube channels. One is just a plug, Aroma Comet, and I'm there a lot in a lot of those Smash videos. And then there's just Common DX7. I don't post stuff anymore though, so go to Aroma Comet.
All right, you heard the gentleman, guys. Aroma Comet. But that's enough of shameless advertising. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is the year-end special for NXP Podcast. This is the first time we've ever done, kind of a year wrap-up on things, just going back and looking at what was 2016, some of the good, some of the bad, a lot of the bad. And just going through, basically, I want to say this is the stream that if you're looking at the title, the hashtag is true. We was right, because this is just going to be a dick stroking stream, not trying to make it super suspect.
Okay, that wow. Okay.
Listen, we had to get it all out there, Danny. We had to put it on the table, and here it is, bro.
How long have we been abused about our opinions?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna say our opinions were right, but I'm gonna say our opinions weren't wrong.
that is right. So we're gonna take.
I'm not gonna say that I'm always right. It's just that 9 times out of 10 I have that.
Oh, there you go. See, I'm
just saying we are capable of looking at 2 + 2 and seeing that it was gonna be 4. That's how I put it.
And I'm just saying that through all this bullshit, I am the Senate, so whatever y'all say don't matter.
If you do a corkscrew leap, we're set.
What's that 90-degree leap, man? Squeal.
Yo, I'm about to turn on that movie right now. Put it in the background.
Man, the ungodly beast mode screech you.
Yo, you know it, man. But like I said, there's not really going to be much structure or form to this stream. This is really just, like I said, a year-end, pal around. We're just going to talk about anything that comes on our head. Everybody's got the floor. It's an open mic so people can discuss stuff. If y'all want to ask any questions, we're here to answer them. It's going to be really open forum. I do have a couple of topics to discuss. mainly, first off, since a lot of you guys subscribe to the stream for our thoughts and opinions on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we're going to start off with the first movie since Civil War in the post MCU Phase 3 era. We're going to talk about Doctor Strange. Now, I've already done a review on Doctor Strange. I've said my thoughts on Doctor Strange. I'm the only one in this chat who's done a review on Doctor Strange, which is very fucking depressing considering, you know, we're supposed to be the NXP podcast, and we're all supposed to have different but ideal opinions, and y'all over here not doing no reviews. So I feel personally left out. So I'm gonna leave the mic up to y'all while I eat this ice cream real quick. So yeah, if you want to start, Rob, go for it. What were your thoughts on Doctor Strange?
Oh man, I love the movie. I got a very similar but even better vibe of Iron Man 1. You know, had kicked it all off, which I find funny that the comparison is always made between the two.
Right, right.
I love that they went ahead and introduced full magic and not that whole, y'all call it magic, but it's another kind of science to us type thing.
Oh, yeah, that leading into the first hashtag of the night.
Yes,
I argued with so many people about that. Even some of y'all in here kept insisting that. Well, I mean, in the chat, obviously, kept insisting, nah, that ain't magic. That's gonna turn out to be more science stuff. It looks more like science than magic. Someone said. People kept guaranteeing it was all gonna be powered by the Infinity Stones, and well, that never happened.
Exposed.
It was actual magic. Like
Hashtag
God, baby.
Hashtag exposed is more like it.
I did love too that they were very specific about making it clear. I think that part of the reason they kind of did it that way is to make it clear that, you know, they showed all this magic going on its own. And then they introduced the Eye of Agamotto, and you didn't find out it had an Infinity Stone until the end. And it's like the Infinity Stone wasn't powering anything. They were actually using their magic to activate that stone.
Mm-hmm.
Which that was just so beautiful and so subversive to what everyone kept rolling their eyes and saying was guaranteed to happen. And I love the fact that they definitely played outside the box that everyone kept insisting they'd be restricting themselves to, because otherwise it was too big a risk. I mean, when you look at what Marvel has done, you know, they did Civil War, even though they didn't have like a massive cast, and they did it in a way that actually would improve that comic arc. They did Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a huge risk. Nobody had even ever heard of these guys for the most part, and they knocked that one out of the park. You know, Doctor Strange is, being blunt, a kind of a C-list hero. Not too many people know about him. You know, he's got all this trippy out there stuff. Nobody would have been surprised to see them, you know, try to scale it back and say, yeah, it is Infinity Stone powered. Yeah, it is this or that. But nah, man, it was just straight up went hard. And I knew they were going to do that the moment I saw who was directing, because I am a huge fan of Scott Derrickson's work. That man's movies are like friggin' amazing. That man knows how to deal with the supernatural. He knows how to deal with like horror elements.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Scott Derrickson, by the way.
Shout out to the homie Scott
definitely.
Derrickson, man. We about to have lunch next Tuesday.
He's so social on Twitter. I wonder if he'd watch if we sent the link to him.
I'm about to send this podcast and be like, yo, if you only watch one section, watch this part.
Right.
Because you going to be very confused nonetheless.
But yeah, I mean, he might. He's interacted with like fan stuff before, fan art, you know, fan mixes, trailers, and so I mean, he's a pretty sociable person as directors go. So
You know it. But yeah, man, I love the movie so freaking much. Saw it 3 times. and it's just one of those movies that it kind of I don't want to say just raises the bar. It kind of sets the template on what origin movies should be going forward. Like, you can have this really nice balance without having to, appeal to it being realistic or, being goofy and stuff like that. I really enjoyed what they were setting up, and I'm so excited because if you follow movies as much as we do and you read between what these guys are saying, some of the people at Marvel were kind of afraid at what the public reaction would be to this, the mystical side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so much so that Scott Derrickson actually held back on some of the things he wanted to do in the movie, and he says if we do a Doctor Strange sequel, it's going to be like, I hate to throw this phrase around, but it's going to be like Winter Soldier-esque in the sense that they just raise the bar on everything.
I really want to see, like we saw some of the Ditko stuff, and honestly, as much as people like to call it the Ditko stuff, I can't help but call it the Escher stuff, because being perfectly honest, that's where Ditko took inspiration from when he drew that stuff. And MC Escher, like I've said probably 100 times, is like one of my absolute favorite artists in all of history. The stuff that he does with like perspective and everything is incredible.
Oh yeah.
And just seeing that come to life on screen was incredible too. But like, one thing that Doctor Strange can kind of get into is like Lovecraftian elements, almost, in terms of like how dark it can get and how into horror it can dip at times. And I definitely would not mind seeing them explore that a little bit.
Oh yeah, things can. I mean, we can go places. Doctor Strange he's one of the things where he can go places on his own and eventually come back for the big crossovers. But his singular movies can just go places on his own.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm really excited to see where this goes, man.
And I kind of want that to be more of a thing for the solo movies, to where it doesn't always feel like they're contributing to the big event. It's like they should all feel like when they break off, they do their own thing.
Yeah, most definitely, dude. Most definitely.
I like how we're sitting here discussing Doctor Strange, and the chat is broken out into a fight about Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I noticed that. Everyone's over here. Okay, you have Niall shit posting about the game. You have half of the people taking him seriously. You have the other half of the people who are not, but they're still talking about it like they're taking it seriously. And we're just trying to appreciate this Doctor Strange greatness. Like, Alex, what do you got to say about this stuff, bro?
If you say you didn't see it, I'm about to go through his phone.
No.
No, I'm already standing up.
Yo, he ready. He ready to square up, bro.
Please.
I got my scene ready, man. Don't play with me.
Yeah, he about to pull a kingpin.
Now I feel like I feel personally attacked, but okay. I feel like Mordo was a weak link for me. I'm sorry.
Yo, excuse me. Nah, chill. He was one of the best supporting characters ever.
At least you saw. That's all I cared about.
Yo, this man Mordo. No, Alex. Okay. All right. NXP podcast court time. Alex, come to the stand.
Okay.
All right. State your reasoning.
I feel like I get run times and all of that, and usually, support characters aren't important in the origin stories. But, considering what they're trying to set up, I feel like he should have been there more, if that makes more sense.
Okay. All right.
So do you think are you trying to say he shouldn't have made the flip in this movie?
Yeah. Finish your thought.
You continue.
Oh, Danny, he's rubbing his palm right now like Goku in that image. You ready?
That's why I kind of want him to go ahead, and I don't want him just sitting here getting ready to end my life. Finish your thought.
What the finish him?
Doing the Goku stretches before he get in this debate.
Mm-hmm. He ready, man.
No, you clearly had more to say, and I would like you to have a chance.
I'm just saying, not that the performance wasn't great. and because it was, but it's just like it left more to be desired. If that makes sense.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Danny, go for it. Go for it.
All right.
Let me adjust myself for this life ender. Okay.
Oh
Go
boy.
ahead.
Oh boy.
Just let me get these hands warmed up here.
Oh.
Get to that rope, man. Boy.
All right.
I'll be ready for the tag out.
Here we go.
Here's the thing. I don't really think Mordo inherently needed more, in that this wasn't inherently a story about Mordo. It is a story about Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange, and his journey. Mordo was a pre-established character, similar to what he was in the comic, and we see him kind of, unlike the comic where he was already evil and kind of, tries to murder the
he was trying to, I was about to say that,
Yeah, he was actually a very devoted, and he has his faith shaken, like, very strongly by what he learned about her. And in terms of that, I think it's interesting because it's less of a Mordo origin in terms of how he became a sorcerer, and more his origin simultaneously into a villain. It was actually really well done, and I think it's one of the best ways you can do that in an origin film while still making it mostly about the main character, but also giving your villains some motivation going forward. Because it's kind of like they've been taking a look lately at, like, some of the recurring criticisms about their villains, and they've been genuinely trying to take corrective measures. Like Zemo's motivation, was a huge part of why he did it, but it was tied to a past event. So we don't see him, like, being a normal guy, and then this happens, and then, hey, I'm evil for the rest of the movie. It's I'm evil the whole time, and you'll find out why later. And that's one way you can approach it. But here's the other way, where they're there and you see their things and how they experience what the protagonist goes through. And while they go through the same things as the protagonist, they take a very different path. They branch off and start going their own way. And then when the paths finally come together again, they're going to come together in the form of conflict. Well, at the same time, it's not inherent conflict where, hey, I'm pure evil. It's conflict in that I don't believe in this anymore. I don't think that we are responsible enough to handle this. So I'm going to take steps to make sure that there's balance restored to all of this, and that I'm going to keep us in check since we won't keep ourselves in check. So to me, I think it's really one of the better ways they could handle it. I mean, he could stand to be fleshed out a little bit more in terms of, like, his past. It would be nice to know more about him, sure. Though there is the Infinite comic for that, but that also doesn't inherently mean that can't be explored in a sequel.
Yes, sir.
Especially since, presumably, in one of the sequels, he is likely going to be one of the main villains.
Oh yeah. Alex, you still alive? Or does he have a post?
I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in agreement, because when I first saw the trailer for Doctor Strange and I saw they were doing Mordo, I already thought that he was, I don't want to say an adversary to Strange. Hold on. Come on, Nug. Go Nugget. Go Nugget. Come on, dog.
The dog.
Go, dog.
Where's the dog?
Yeah, you know Nagu. But yeah, like, when I saw the trailers, I kind of had my suspicions on Mordo. I didn't want to say he was the antagonist, but I thought that he was going to be some dude there in the background. But I kind of like what they did with him, because it challenged his belief and his understanding, and it was kind of cool to see that happen to a character, because more often than not, you have these people who, I don't want to say their beliefs are challenged, but they have a moment of self-doubt, but then they come back to their reality. And this one, it's like the opposite. His beliefs are challenged, and he's going to go down this path. And, he elected to separate himself from, Strange and everything. And then when you see that final end credits scene, spoiler alert, you see that, he has this mission. and he's going and he's taking power from everybody, and it gets pretty dark, man. He's getting into that mindset, like
Mordo has taken it upon himself to have a mission that since Marvel doesn't have the rights to the X-Men, he gonna make a Professor X.
He's a man on a mission. He's eliminating his competition.
He created a Professor X, and you got to see the scene to know what I mean.
No, man, there's too many sorcerers.
But what I also like about him is just from a storytelling and a characterization perspective, he's a really good cautionary tale on trying to see the entire world and everything as inherently, black and white.
Right.
There's no middle ground. He was extremely rigid in his beliefs. Like, no room for fluctuation, no room for any kind of compromises at all. And so when he saw someone that he looked up to who, he had kind of assumed had the same thing, these are the rules, we don't break them. And when he found out that she had bent them,
his world shattered.
Yeah, it because he didn't have any room to kind of bend, so to speak, in any sense. He, for lack of a better term, snapped.
Yeah.
And he's broken as a result, and his worldview is broken and twisted as a result. And it's what can happen to people. Most of the people who do, kind of, wind up like that, they do have a very rigid way of thinking. Everything has to be this way. And then when everything isn't this way, they're the people who will, they just completely collapse, and sometimes in a very destructive way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do want to say, though, the one thing that I did think was a weak point in the movie was they made it very clear that drawing on the dark dimension and Dormammu's power was a bad thing,
right?
That there was a cost to it and whatnot, and yet they also revealed that the Ancient One had done it.
Yeah,
they don't really expand on why or what it cost her and why she was so vehemently against anyone else doing it. And, I mean, part of me thinks they might have done that simply because they kind of want you to wonder whether or not Mordo has a point. And they might have, but I really, honestly, personally think they maybe should have explained it in the confines of this movie. I mean, they had a perfect opening for it, too, when they were out on that balcony at the hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where they probably should have done it, I think. But as long as it gets addressed at some point, I'll be happy. But they need to. I'll just say that.
I just think if and when they do the sequel, I think it's got to get a sequel, considering the shit grossed almost $700 million. Jesus Christ!
There is no if with the MCU is when.
Yeah, exactly. If it's 3 years from now, 4 years from now, we'll see. I think the second movie is gonna have that Winter Soldier effect, where everything just gets ramped up, especially in the case of. If they do I don't think they're... Because Scott Derrickson said that if he wants to do a villain, it wouldn't be a Dormammu in the sequel. It would be, who was that one?
I mean, we don't have...
There's a lot of villains they could choose from, honestly.
Yeah.
We don't have to get real hasty with Dormammu. I would say not even Mordo yet.
Nah, Mordo. They gotta...
Nightmare wouldn't be a bad choice.
I'm about to go look this up to see Doctor Strange sequel...
If they were to do Blackheart, that could kind of seed Mephisto for later.
That wouldn't be bad right
there. And now watch, it's just Mordo coming in with a mask. He rips it off. Mordo? Who the hell is Mordo?
Oh, no.
The Winter Sorcerer.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, no. The Winter Sorcerer. Okay. I'm looking at oh yeah, look, Scott Derrickson has Nightmare in mind for a character he'd want to see in the sequel. I really like the character of Nightmare and the concept of the Nightmare realm in a dimension. That's early. That's like the first Strange Tale. I think
that would be perfect. That is exactly what I want to see.
I think it's that's what's in the introductory episode of Doctor Strange, and I've always loved that. Ooh.
And is a savage.
Damn, bro.
So that
Imagine being trapped
Yeah,
in your own securities, your own fear, your own nightmares,
That would, yo.
and having to fight your way out.
we-
That would be amazing too, because that would just. One thing about Doctor Strange that so many people like overlook is his mental prowess and his willpower. I mean, he's got some Batman tier willpower, and it would be awesome to see him like use that and kind of fight his way out of that. That would be just.
yeah.
It'd kind of be like, you know, he'd have to rise. From
And that would also
man.
kind of. I mean, he's got like the cleverness down. He's getting the magic down, but seeing him get like the willpower and the ability to resist that down would definitely be like a huge step toward him finally taking the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, that was also something I really enjoyed at the end of the movie. They didn't make him the Sorcerer Supreme. That I felt that would have been really, really forced. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I like that we still have room so we can improve. They didn't just let's get them perfect by the end of this first.
I think that's actually part of the corner they painted themselves in with Iron Man. It was that, they just threw it to the wind. Hell, at the end, I am Iron Man. It's like,
No. You got to do it right.
no.
You got to do it right. I am Iron Man.
Of course, I mean,
granted,
granted, at the time, they didn't know there was going to be a cinematic universe. The teaser at the end was literally tossed in by Favreau as a joke.
I can't believe it.
And so, I mean, in that context, it's understandable that they did it, but it did kind of create some problems later because really there's only so many places you could take the character after that,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we never had the whole thing. Remember, for the longest time, Iron Man was Tony Stark's
bodyguard. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. And a lot of people, when Tony had his bout with alcoholism and basically had to quit to go into rehab, Rhodey actually took over as Iron Man. Wasn't that even before he was War Machine?
If I remember correctly, no. My memory's hazy. I don't remember.
I think it might have been. I'm not sure, but yeah, he took over as Iron Man for quite a while, and nobody really knew.
Right.
It was just Rhodey in that suit. In fact, during Secret Wars, the original one, that was Rhodey in the suit there. But I mean, you could have done stuff like that, which also would have then been, hey, you did a great job as Iron Man. You're my friend. You're the only person who was there for me when I was going through this. You should be my partner, and there you go. You'd have him, having a suit without his stupid fight where Rhodey basically completely out of character beats the hell out of Tony.
Wait.
Steals the suit and runs off the hammer.
Sir, so what you're saying is next time Baby... Listen. What you're saying is next time Baby wasn't enough for you to understand that Rhodey's going to be War Machine? Come on, sir.
That was all fan service because everybody I knew what he was talking about just started screaming.
I know, bro. Oh my god.
It's just every time I see that scene again, though, I keep picturing Terrence Howard's soft, slightly effeminate voice coming out of that.
Right.
Oh my god.
No, chill. Don Cheadle's voice ain't much better. Chill.
Terrence Howard's voice is very distinct, and I could see that hard, what I call the Iron Man landing, where there's no music and you hear everything, and the suit just drops in. And
That scene in Civil War.
Tony.
Yeah, that scene in Civil War. Your Highness.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting down, scowling at T'Challa. What do you think you're doing, man?
Yo, man. Nah, but
So you like cats, huh?
What? Dude just says a cat you don't want to know about his spout?
Right.
Yeah. Whoa.
We all DJ from Hustle and Flow, dude.
This man, yo.
I think we getting our black superheroes crossed here. I think
we crossing the streams. That's always dangerous.
Yeah. Especially at the urinal.
Oh God, Danny, you know about that?
That's where the joke came from. Believe it or not. The Ghostbusters thing.
So
it was literally a pee joke.
So you're confirmed. So
Wait,
you're confirming
hold on,
that you're
hold on,
confirming that
hold
when
on.
you go to the bathroom, you cross streams.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm saying.
I swear, if you are a grown man and you didn't know that crossing the streams was a P joke, I got nothing to say to you.
Who didn't know that? All I'm trying to
A
figure.
surprising number of people don't know that that's.
Damn, bro.
I can't handle it. The times are changing, man. You know,
It's funny
ran
because
into some people. I actually ran into some people that didn't know who Michael Jackson was.
Oh god.
Yo, speaking of Michael Jackson, Alex.
Yeah.
Yo, staircase.
Oh, goddamn Pepsi. You don't trust them.
man, Pepsi commercial, man.
Bruh.
Pepsi commercial. Man.
I'm telling you.
Alex Alexander is the best, Michael Jackson impersonator. I'm sorry. That's just
Yo, God.
It's just, if you knew what some of the sources of some of the most iconic lines in Ghostbusters was, you'd like it. That movie, as serious as it was at the same time, was so freaking immature.
Oh snap! Yo, East Coast peeps, Merry Christmas! Whoa!
Oh yep.
Yeah,
After
buddy.
midnight.
Yeah,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas.
Y'all in the future.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Yeah. All right. So, are we done with Doctor Strange then? Have we?
No, because
He said no.
we talked about. I got two things I need to say. I got one thing I need to say and one thing I need to ask. So,
All right.
first thing I want to say, what level of heart attack would you have gotten if at some moment, like when the Ancient One sent Strange on that journey? I don't know why. It's like I just thought about it today. Actually, I was like, how funny would it have been for Strange to be floating in space and you just seem like an X-wing shoot by?
Bro, yo, chill.
That would have been funny.
Bruh,
Yo,
That would have been funny, but at the same time, like kind of ham-fisted at the. I don't know.
I ain't going
At the moment, though, I would have loved it.
Oh yeah, in the moment, I'd be like, I don't care what other details about it, but that was been the greatest thing. I feel.
been hilarious, man. Wow. Just as something so tiny. Something so tiny would have been awesome. But anyways, moving away from...
Nah, hold up.
What else?
Because y'all been talking about Mordo. Y'all ain't say nothing about Strange himself, man.
Yo, this nigga was GOAT and we got proven wrong. Well, what's there to say?
Well, my biggest concern was...
Because we always end up doing this. We always end up talking about the villain. Don't say nothing about the hero.
Well, he wasn't even the villain, though.
All right, fine. I'll say something. Long story short, I was a little worried when it was Benedict Cumberbatch that they were going to basically make accommodation for him, allow him to basically make the character British, set everything in London, especially when I heard they were filming in London. Basically the whole generic, hey, it's magic. Harry Potter was magic. Harry Potter was set in England. Why don't we try to ape that feel? But thankfully they did not. And I actually did find out that, believe it or not, the producers were going to extend that kind of leverage to Mr. Cumberbatch. And he himself not only turned it down, but went out of his way to learn a proper Midwest accent.
Oh, thank God.
Philadelphia accent.
Yo, this guy, the real MVP.
Strange was born
in Nebraska.
In the Midwest, yeah. But he actually spent a lot of his life in Philadelphia.
Eating them cheesesteaks.
And he actually managed to mix accents really well, kept his almost perfectly hidden. He did, and it didn't affect his performance at all. He went above and beyond for this character, and I have infinite appreciation for him for that.
Yo,
he doesn't half-ass. I'll give him.
He
jumps in all the way.
Yo, Cumber Goat, man. He yo, can we talk about his facial hair though? When he first shaved, I was like, oh!
Yeah, he needs to keep that beard. He looks incredible with that beard, like significantly more human.
Are you saying he looks like a reptile, sir?
He looks like one of the little gray men. I'm sorry.
Yo, this man said I'm pulling a Broken Games HD and eating on stream. Nigga, what's wrong with eating on stream? Like, I'm hungry. Yo. But yo, can we just man. This man Doctor Strange. Nah, can we talk about the clapback of 2016 from Tilda Swinton in the most respectable way possible? Woo!
Oh, well, wait, no, I think that was actually from Scott Derrickson about Tilda Swinton.
No. There was Tilda too. Remember?
Oh, she did one too.
Tilda got into it with that.
All right, so
with
Margaret Cho. Margaret Cho.
Yep, her. Yeah. That.
All right, so for those of you guys who don't know, obviously, there was the whitewashing controversy of Doctor Strange, whatever. There was this chick named Margaret Cho, who's some comedian, what have you, and she was complaining about this.
She was a comedian, but to be a comedian, you have to be funny. So,
but she has a Netflix special. She has a Netflix special, though, Danny.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, that's true. They do give Netflix specials to everyone.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could probably get a network special if we pitch it, right?
Yes.
Hey, there you go. We'll turn it into a Netflix series.
Yo, we actually got to put effort into the show now.
First ever Netflix podcast, man. We breaking Mordo.
I'm trying to get a Netflix.
Maybe we can cameo in a Marvel series.
Yo, we'll be the guys commentating on the Defenders. Ah! Yo, all right. But anyway, so she was talking all this crap about blah, 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 representation, blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. And Tilda, being the amazing and badass woman that she is, tried contacting her to have a, reasonable discussion about this, because despite what everybody's thinking and what people want to lead you to believe, people...
I remember.
Yep. People actually, if you have grievances, they want to have a discussion with you about these grievances. So she sent her an email. Margaret Cho and her people never responded. And it just basically exposed Margaret Cho as a hypocrite, because she was talking all this crap about how Tilda Swinton badmouthed her and all this, that, and the third, when literally Tilda had all the email receipts and everything on how she never even contacted her. Like, she never replied back. So how could she badmouth her if they never had a conversation? So she just got exposed for the fraud that she is. And I wish more people picked up this story, but it was just beautiful, because this is the funny thing. Everybody and their dog is saying, oh, this movie is racist because they don't have an Asian person as the Ancient One. Yet these people are the same people who'd be complaining if the Ancient One was what they call the Asian stereotype, the wise old master who has all this knowledge. And you know what the funny thing is? Why is it that this movie did phenomenally well in countries where they said it would be the most offended by? This movie did really well in China, the country where apparently people are offended by things, and they those things. Yeah.
Everybody trying to speak for the eastern side. Let them decide.
Yeah, it's just
stupid.
I
thought it was actually handled really well, considering the fact that number one. I need to think about how I want to phrase this. Honestly,
fuck your bitch and the click
the
you claim.
The Ancient One in and of himself can be seen easily as a racial stereotype.
True.
Now, in his original form, the way he originally appeared, there's no real argument. He kind of was.
Yeah, of course.
They got better with him. They redesigned him. They revamped the origin and everything over the years. But there's no kind of ducking around the fact that initially he was. And that's what they were actually trying to avoid with this. There's also, although the production kind of denied it, the screenwriter spilled the beans on the political aspect. When it comes to the Ancient One and their city and everything, it was in Tibet,
mm-hmm.
and it was stated as Tibet. Now, China claims Tibet as theirs. According to them, there is no Tibet. That is China. That is part of China.
Mm-hmm.
The people of Tibet say otherwise. And so do a lot of people who support them around the world.
Mm-hmm.
We are an independent country that is occupied by China.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about that, though, is that anything that recognizes Tibetan sovereignty in terms of like movie, book, anything is censored and oftentimes banned in China. And China's a huge market.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you, call that China, you're going to not only anger everyone in Tibet, but everyone who supports Tibetan sovereignty. So what they wound up doing was moving the location to Nepal to avoid that problem, but also to avoid the whole whitewashing controversy, because they had just casted a Chinese guy as a Tibetan character, or even a Nepalese person as a Tibetan character. There are people going to see that as offensive too. So what they did was they completely changed up what the Ancient One was. Rather than being a person, it was a title. There's been more than one in history. It's basically anyone who happens to be a member of their order that has lived a great deal of time didn't have that title. But to also make certain that it wasn't cultural appropriation or anything like that, they made her Celtic, and they made a lot of the things that she had Celtic items, because the Celts, European culture, are a culture that is also steeped in mysticism. And Doctor Strange, throughout its entire existence, has always delved into Christian, what's considered Christian mysticism, like demonology and certain sects and the things that they believe. And, it's had voodoo in it. It's had African mysticism, European paganism in it, Asian mythology, Native American stuff. It's borrowed from everything. Anything that's got magic in it appears in Doctor Strange. So they managed to do it in a way that also didn't feel completely out of place.
Yeah.
And it's something that Scott Derrickson pointed out in a very not subtle way to Yahoo Movies when they did a write-up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody still have that screenshot? Or?
Yo, of him with the clapback about Rachel McAdams' character?
Yes, not.
Yo, so, alright, I can summarize it. I don't have the screenshot here, but basically, Yahoo Movies wanted to come in saying how Rachel McAdams is just another useless superhero girlfriend character, and this man, Scott Derrickson, laid it down with the facts on Twitter, and he tagged these motherfuckers Yahoo, and he's like, first off, she's nobody's girlfriend. Second, she experiences magic. Third, she helps out the character in more ways than one. And I was just like, yo, this dude's savage as fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got things mixed up there. Now, there was one person
Yeah.
that he did reply to on the whitewashing thing. Too.
Yeah, you're right.
I cannot remember. I cannot remember for the life of me who that was.
I mean, because he addressed it. I mean, he's like, Asians.
He was very polite about it too, and he even apologized to anyone who was still offended by it. But
right, it's just things, and I don't want to say people get over it, because like let's be honest, people have grievances on certain things, and I can understand them. But this is not a case of, we're doing this because we hate a certain ethnicity.
There are legitimate cases of whitewashing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that, but this just isn't really one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't one of them. This isn't the hill to die on.
Exactly, man. You're barking up the wrong tree. You're risking it all on a movie that really didn't do much to you.
The way though that I loved how they handled her introduction in the movie.
Oh, that was a big slap in the face.
Where he walks in and there is that stereotypical old Asian master sitting there, or what you would think would be the stereotypical old Asian master sitting there, drinking tea he had his hands folded in the robe, and he had the long beard and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, he addressed him automatically, thinking that was him. And then he just stands up and walks out. And she's like, "Thank you, Master So and So." And then he's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I'm the Ancient One." And it's like, oh, that was a beautiful reversal.
I felt like they put that scene in there on purpose because, you know, that's what people were expecting. They were expecting this old, wise, ancient Asian person, and it's kind of like a slap in the face in that regard. But
Exactly.
I also have to say Rob's kind of right. We didn't really talk about the hero much. In terms of characterization, Stephen Strange was pretty much dang near spot on. They could have easily made him another Tony Stark, and yet instead of being, you know, the sarcastic, smarmy jackass, they literally just made him a straight up a-hole.
yeah,
Which he was an arrogant bastard, and that's exactly what Stephen Strange was before his accident.
oh my God, bro, my heart.
Not even. I mean, in as much as he made you laugh when you saw how he ripped into that other doctor and everything, and the way he acted toward other people,
The way he
who were
acted,
trying to help
the way he
him.
acted towards Christine, bro, my heart.
Oh yeah, I know, and it's like, but I mean, even before his accident, you know, you could see he was an ass for the sake of it.
Yep.
He didn't have to be, and yet he ground that heel in.
Yep.
He kind of needed the humbling.
He needed that accident to happen, man, and
He the humbling. You know, I mean, and then I've never been a fan of those guys that, you know, you can apply it to doctors, surgeons, or lawyers, where they don't want to mess up their record,
right.
the successes and failures, and so it's like I've never really liked that type of character. I was like, oh, you bitch, you.
Mm-hmm. And then it came back to bite him, bro.
Even in the car, you know, all those people that he could have helped, he passed over just because it wasn't high profile enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So
Like he could have fixed someone's back, they could have walked again, he could have, you know, helped out. And then it's like only when he hears one that's interesting enough and sounds like it'll get him known out there does he say, "Okay, send me that file."
yeah.
Which is why it's kind of poetic justice that looking at that file is what got him in that accident.
You know it.
He lost them hands.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's like poetry. It rhymes. Yeah,
Alex, you've been quiet. Did you have anything to add to that, or
I did not.
man. Alrighty.
All right.
Alex, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a hand.
Yeah. Oh, round of applause. Let's
You
get
covered
it.
all the I had to make.
Man, this man is Will Smith. He is the party starter.
Right? Next thing you know, he's going to tell him a story about how his life got turned upside down.
I can.
Yo, exactly. He could. But
Okay, we will save that for the next segment over here.
yes, exactly. So
It's
now
time to move on to
we was right, aka we was Kangs.
I was actually going to try to slip in a quick Rogue One discussion, but that works.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we can save that for the
Let's
freestyle.
break up the big long discussion.
all right.
Yeah, for real. Let's
Yes,
go.
I was right.
Let's go into
We just went ham with that.
Hashtag time.
yo hashtag we was right. Hashtag let's go over all the things this year that folks tried to tell us we were wrong about. Folks tried to tell us we didn't know we were talking about. We were saber rattling. We were just trying to find something to hate. Oh, you know we had to deal with this shit for the past year and a half.
Already know. Already know. The first headshot about to be.
I'm about to let you open this up, Rob. Go for it, bro.
Man, is it possible to change a background image during a stream?
Yes, I can actually do that right now.
Yeah, you might want to slip that meme in there because
Slip a meme in there? What meme? What meme?
the wait for.
Oh!
Yeah,
I got you. Hold on.
God, no.
I got you. Hold on, I'm getting it right now. Let me get it.
You're better than this.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Let me get this shit.
Oh no.
Oh, here it is. I'm downloading it as we speak.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Everybody's
Hey,
gonna wonder
did
what
you-
the hell
so-
we're
so-
talking about.
Well, while we're waiting, did you guys enjoy The Force Awakens?
Yo, I really enjoyed it. It was a
Enjoyed
great
it?
fucking movie.
Oh, The Force Awakens was terrific.
Well, if y'all thought that was good,
All right, and it's up. It's up. It's up.
right.
Do you bleed? That box office will.
Oh man, I've never felt so vindicated in my life.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yo,
can't you
I can't even look at it.
This
You
right
gotta-
here.
Salt isn't enough for the wound. You gotta throw that one juice in it.
Alex, you just don't get how much hate we got for showing the song.
I understand, but you gotta-
No.
You gotta do that.
Rub it over there constantly.
You can't just be petty. You gotta be an adult about it.
Yes, we can. Yes, the hell we can.
Hey, they wasn't adults when they
I mean-
so we got to be childish right
I mean,
back.
you gotta think about it. They already have it rough being DC fans. Come on.
No.
Wasn't Suicide Squad punishment enough?
That was that summer punishment.
Yeah, you gotta get these beatings, man.
They're gonna take these 40. They're gonna take these 40 lashes, man. They're gonna take them.
So yeah, I hate to be the one to say I told you so. I hate to be that one, but
I'll dance in the street and scream it. I friggin' told you so.
we told you so. We saw this from the beginning.
Oh, I know. We did like a friggin' pre-analysis on it. We did a post-analysis on it. We were 100% freaking right about it. Everybody kept saying we were blind haters, didn't know we were talking about Nolan fanboys, etc., etc., and so on. This was going to be great. This was going to knock Marvel right out of the park. Marvel got some competition now. Hashtag watch out, Marvel.
Quaking in their boots.
Star Wars would have competition, they said, as you can see. This was going to dethrone Avatar as the top grossing movie of all time. It doesn't need advertisement. It doesn't need anything else. It's got Batman and Superman together on screen for the first time. And by gosh and golly, that's enough for me, and that's enough for the whole world.
That's all they need. This is the greatest movie ever.
And she'll flop later. Here we are.
And and now everybody's quiet. Well, I like the movie. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, well, you know what? All I care about is that Wonder Woman thing. Somewhere Darth Vader just triggered right now.
I'm gonna write up a damn 5-paragraph essay to explain one 20-second sequence of film.
Oh God,
Your
Martha.
movie screwed up bad.
Horribly.
And this ain't even putting it together from stuff you saw in the movie. Nah, this is all presumptive bullcrap. And I'd have all these theories thrown at me, all of which contradicted each other, and yet all were perfectly reasonable explanations for what I saw, and therefore I have to accept that it does make sense. No, I have to accept that it could have made sense if they gave a damn. Maybe then it could have made sense, but they didn't.
Nope.
They cared about this less than I did.
This was
And I gave up all hope going in.
Yep.
the number one thing I want to go ahead and confirm is that this movie is a rush job.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, man.
Big time.
That's neat. But remember, that was the number one thing right there. It ain't a rush job. They handling it very strategically.
Oh God.
Strategically.
Oh, I know.
You mean, yeah. I could destroy something very strategically too.
Honestly, I'm not at all convinced that the production won the rush job either. It was announced like a year before production started, and all these people want to talk about how Marvel announced Civil War because they announced Batman v Superman. Well, Marvel had been thinking about Civil War. The Russos had pitched Civil War, and they did approve it after Batman v Superman. Yet at the same time, somehow production for Civil War started before the production for Batman v Superman, which came out 2 months earlier, chopped to hell and back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they moved the release date up from trying to compete directly with Captain America. That's a sign of confidence right there.
Oh yeah, they were supposed to come out like the same weekend or something.
Yeah,
right?
and they kept guaranteeing Marvel gonna move. They don't want Captain America taking on Batman and Super, and they move it up 2 months.
And then they moved it up to try to step on Daredevil.
DC blinked, fanboys. You got to deal with that one.
Yo,
man. I'm mad they moved to like a week after Daredevil. I'm like, but luckily everybody binge watched that in like 3 days anyway. I was like, y'all tried to bully Daredevil?
They got outdone by a Netflix series. It's funny too because every theme that they tried to handle in Batman v Superman was actually handled better with Punisher and Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
than it was with Batman and Superman, and that is the embarrassing part.
Exactly. And when you have a comparison and you say Batman killed more people than the Punisher, you got a problem. you got a problem, man. Batman killed more people than the Punisher. And it's funny, every time I see Ben Affleck do an action movie, I was like, I wonder if he gonna kill less people in here than he did as Batman.
Hey,
bro.
There you go. There you go.
Bro,
Captain America looked Batman and Superman in the eye and said, "No, you."
Oh! Yo, he a tree. He is dead ass a tree. Yo, I'm surprised no one's made that meme yet. Wow.
But yeah, the production felt rushed. Those cameos were all definitely rushed.
Man,
but I mean, of course, so were the Infinity Stones. Am I right?
Oh God, that dumbass.
Yeah, don't bring that dude up no more. That gives me an aneurysm.
Man,
Captain America has a higher kill count than Batman. He fought in World War II, dumbass.
He's a soldier. Cap is a soldier. He did not know.
Can we listen? Can we just talk about the fact that this man Cap is a soldier? He fought for the freedoms that we enjoy today. So y'all best show your respect, or else.
Yeah.
Respect the captain, man.
I'm telling you, bro. People out here ain't respecting the captain.
Yeah. Hey, Cap. When Cap saw all that stuff that happened to Sokovia, he ain't start going crazy and killing people.
No, but listen, he didn't lose his surrogate son, bro. He didn't lose his surrogate son. It's a different context.
Batman's lost more than he's lost change out of his pocket.
That's not even right.
Oh my God.
Batman didn't even start killing because of Robin. He started because he watched the city get destroyed.
True.
Oh, I know. That's the thing that irked me. It's like Robin dies and he retires from that. And okay, fine. I can kind of maybe understand that. Actually, no, I can't. If anything, wouldn't you want to go after the psycho that did it even harder? But no, he quit. And I mean, even in the Frank Miller story, he at least caught the Joker and had him admitted to Arkham before he hung up the cowl.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And because of what happened in Suicide Squad, I don't know if Joker got caught after that. Oh, wait, did he? He caught after that? I don't know if he got caught before that. I don't know if he got caught on an unrelated thing.
I don't even know because they had him resolve his inner turmoil. They had Batman resolve his inner
Wait, what are we
turmoil
talking about?
during BVS. Talking
Uh,
about the Joker when, like, was this before or after Batman went on his supposed killing streak? When
No,
Batman
you see, nobody knows. That's the problem because you have to assume everything. You have to assume that this happened. You have to assume.
and well, I think they wrote it intending that Batman had at least caught him before, but it's like they never say it in the movie, and that needed to be in the movie. Did they even say it in the extended cut? I don't know,
I have no idea.
because they said that they wrote his look or designed his look with the thought that the reason he had that grill is because Batman busted out all of his teeth
Yeah.
the night that he took him in, and it's like, okay, that's nice. Why the hell didn't you add that important little detail into the movie?
exactly, just have somebody say it.
Yep.
What I mean, what's so hard about somebody don't even need to wear the whole suit? Have somebody put a Batman glove on and just bust him in his mouth. Like,
Might as well.
and just film it in first person. You'll just see a bat gauntlet hitting him in his mouth, like,
Or even
something.
just show him getting dropped at Arkham in a flashback or something. Something.
Exactly right. Or have him laid out on the floor trying to laugh, mouth full of blood with no teeth.
I just
yeah.
this pimp
That actually
gangster.
would have been a rather disturbing visual and would have worked for what they were going for.
This
but-
pimp Joker, I can't get behind it.
I know that's the thing. That explains the teeth. That don't explain the tattoos. That
No.
don't explain the bling. That don't explain the
Kane.
You
well,
can
no,
explain
to be
that.
fair, Joker did
the-
have a
the
cane.
No,
Kane was
he had a cane, but this is like pimp cane.
Yeah. And what was that outfit he wore? What was it the
Yes.
purple Dante trench coat?
Oh
with
God, stop!
with
No,
feel like-
the pajama pants, man.
forgive him for his wrongs because he's just begun.
That is Zack Snyder's nonsense.
Okay,
No. Hey,
that
hey,
song's
you know
pretty fire though.
yo,
Oh, it
you
is.
know,
I ain't go front.
yeah,
The beat's kind of
That's
hype.
something That's something I want to add real quick. And this is another thing that kind of annoys me why they screwed up the Joker is because marketing wise, we could have had moments like that. The Joker being in people's music videos, or the Joker showing up at somebody's club or at
Oh.
a basketball game randomly. We could have had all those fun moments like that. But
Mm-hmm.
we robbed us of that because this Joker sucks. I mean, he acted more like the Joker in that music video.
Exactly.
In the movie. He was like
and-
perfect. Like
That's kind of
that
why.
new-
That outfit that he wore when he was on that boat coming up to that club, if they had just given him like a purple version of that, he legit would have looked just like the
Yo,
Joker right there.
that pose was dead
I
on when he's
actually-
standing there leaning on the cane. You're like,
Yeah, like I even would have forgiven the dumbass forehead tattoo because that would have been a good look.
Mm.
oh, man, it's like, and it would have, and you would have had the fun of knowing that the Joker is interacting with like modern day people. It would have been a fun marketing thing.
Yeah, especially if like you pretended more or less that all these music videos actually were in universe.
That would have been crazy if they just
Like
dropped
reference
those.
them, like reference them in other movies. Even this hit music video features a cameo from blah de blah de blah, the
Right.
Joker, yada yada. I've reformed, and then he tells me.
Dude, that would be crazy. If
Rick Ross getting harassed by Gotham PD because they want to know if he know what a Joker is. Is he in the video?
Yo, he's like, forgive me, I don't know him. Oh man, but
Are you doing deals with the Joker? Because apparently y'all bum rush some shipping dock.
God, but yeah. Moving away from BVS and Suicide Squad for a little bit, but still keeping. I know, but keeping in mind of things going forward in the future, because if we talk about BVS, we'll be here all night, and we don't want to do that because we already did that for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it
Just
makes
link them to the stream. There you go.
Exactly.
It makes me so angry. That movie makes me so angry. There are a few movies that I genuinely hate, and I like my blood literally boils.
I still get mad when I think about what they did with Super. That is like the biggest slap in the face as a fan that I have gotten.
I'm looking at these logos right now. I'm so sad.
Bruh, Oh my god, I'm like I'm still furious. I'm like I just can't. So yeah, so whenever it's brought up, I go into this blinding rage, just like Danny does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, going away from that, but keeping in the realm of the DCEU, y'all hype for that Justice League?
I mean, not to Warner Brothers horn, but it's probably gonna be the movie of the year.
Oh, really? So in 2017, that's the movie you're most looking forward to, Sir Alex.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You won't see what you can't tell.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Superman come back from the dead just to start getting in Batman's space again.
Right? It's gonna be great.
We've literally progressed nowhere from where we left off.
Movie of the year next year is going to be the Emoji Movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Sure. Okay, you are back on this stage right now. Nope.
All right, back. All right. NXP court time. Danny, you're go for it.
It was a joke. I promise.
It was a joke. It was just a prank, bro.
It was a prank.
You guys calm down. I'll get the
guilty. This man is guilty. You need to go ahead and hang him right now. I got the rope right here. I got the rope ready right here.
Yo, we gonna hang us. We gonna hang us a little boy today.
My wrongs have just begun.
Yeah,
man.
I think I need to leave the room before I get accused of something.
Throwback Thursday.
Before I get hung,
it said Throwback Thursday. God damn.
Throwback
I get hung, I just
Somebody
wanna say,
got hung.
Chris, you're my fan. I'm holding down forever.
Yo, stop it.
No,
you don't get to say that.
About that too.
You don't get to say
we gotta talk about that too, because we got the same crap for that movie.
Oh, that's true, Danny. I'm gonna let you lead this.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ninja Turtles 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. We kept saying that was gonna be bad. We kept saying the first one is bad. It's a bad foundation. Moving into the second one, it's also going to be a bad foundation. Kept saying it. People kept arguing. No, they clearly learned from the last one. And they're putting Casey in it. And crying is in the movie. Never had crying in the movie. And Bebop and Rocksteady. And it's going to be our childhood brought to life. Oh my God. And the first thing Bebop and Rocksteady do when they show up on screen as Mutant Bebop and Rocksteady is take a look at their new penis sizes and high five over it.
Yeah.
That right there tells you everything you need to know. But I mean, we kept saying, that they looked terrible. Bebop and Rocksteady did look terrible. You'd think they couldn't screw them up, but they managed. They gave Rocksteady human lips on a rhino. The editing, even in the trailers was like nonsensical. It wasn't going to make sense. Shredder suddenly went from an old, horribly scarred man to a young, non-scarred man in the span of one movie.
Yeah. And
Tyler Perry as Baxter Stockman.
Yo.
Are you telling me Medea was not the best part of that scene?
No.
You know what?
It'd been better if he showed up as Medea.
As much as it pains me to say it, he was.
God.
That's horrible.
Right. This movie would have been better if Medea herself would have showed up.
Oh my God. And then you got friggin' Stephen Amell, who that fraud. I am sorry. He was a fraud for this. He hyped it up so much, talked about how this movie is gonna be so great, and he prepared so hard for it. He phoned that he phoned that in so bad. Like he didn't even try. And and the way they wrote Casey Jones, ever since I was a little kid, my dream was to be a cop. I always wanted to be a cop. I want to be a cop. Why do I have this hockey gear on me? Oh, I do this as a hobby. It's an outlet for my anger issues that we never really see throughout the entire rest of the movie, except where I try to be intimidating to someone who's actually more physically intimidating than me.
He needed his Arrow voice changer. He needed some manhood.
Oh God.
Oh, they tried to do it. Remember with that teaser clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could actually hear him clearly, although there was like a voice distortion and everything.
Yeah.
And yet after that scene when it ended, and she asks him, "Who are you?" and he talks, it's like
I'm
his
Casey
voice is
Jones.
complete. Like, how is your voice muffled in a hockey mask that has clear open slits in front of your
Right.
mouth?
Stick to TV, I promise.
This dude.
This man said, "Stick to TV." I promise.
And they kept saying, "Oh, well, they got the brother dynamic down." No, they did not. In fact, they had half of them acting way out of character. The only ones in character were Donatello and Michelangelo. Raphael was way too level-headed, which doesn't surprise me because the last movie was a complete rap point too.
And Leo was a jerk.
And Leonardo went from being kind of dull in the last movie to a complete self-centered asswipe in this movie.
I'm the leader.
When he said,
Like-
what was that line? He said, he's like, the only word that matters is mine.
Yep, literally. That is what he said when they were talking about maybe we should vote on whether or not we want to, become human and not have to be these mutant freaks anymore. He said, "No, we're not even going to consider it," and that was that. That is not in character at all, and it's like you just made him a completely unlikable a-hole, and every single review noted it, and yet. Sadly, some of them actually thought that was completely in character. I'm not even going to go there, but
Yeah, but that movie, oh my God.
that movie, as much as people try to shill for it and say it wasn't as bad as the last one,
It
was worse
It was
Yeah.
worse, of
Worse.
course.
than the last one.
They,
And I'm not even saying that out of Casey Jones' bias. But
Wait, did Jamal watch that one with us? Or did
He
only
watched
ever
it
see
with
the
us, and he fell asleep.
Oh man, yeah. I thought that was only the first one.
No, he saw the
I
second
think-
one with us too, and it was bad. I was there
Yeah.
in person. That was back when I was down in
retrospect,
Texas.
I can't blame him. He got the better end of that deal.
He did.
Kudos
Falling
to you,
asleep
Jamal,
was
for
the
being
better
small
deal.
enough to knock out.
Yo, can we also no listen? We're not going to talk about the fact that y'all are passing over the fact that this is a fun movie and it reminds me of the cartoon I watched as a kid.
Yep.
No, it doesn't.
My
That's the thing.
nostalgia. My nostalgia.
If-
I went back and watched the cartoon after that, and even that was better done and more serious than that movie.
yeah, if you
And we're
ever,
talking about the cartoon where the wrong voice would come out of the wrong turtle half the time.
Mhm.
yeah, that is true. That's true. But yeah, if you ever needed the perfect, I gotta give them credit for it. The perfect way to represent how they thought they was gonna make it up to the fans with this movie. Y'all saw that video of the nostalgia critic made reviewing it.
yeah,
When he had the black nerd and AVGN with him,
yes.
and
Oh,
he had
you mean that shill thing?
Oh yeah, that nigga was chilling hard for these movies. And all this thing.
he regardless of that, he ended up doing a complete 180 in this video. But the opening they did summed it up perfectly, where they had him acting like Baxter, talking about he know how he's gonna fix this movie. He just started adding everything like it was recipes to a soup. He like Crane, Bebop, Rocksteady, Technodrome. Yeah, he was like a truck that shoots out sewer lids. We could make toys off that. Yeah, I was
I have
like,
to
it
go back and
summed
watch
up
that review.
perfectly.
He did it so great.
If anything, just watch the opening to it. That summed it up perfectly. I bet how the studio was acting.
Man, I just it.
But since you brought it up,
No.
I want to say that had they did a live action portrayal of the Casey Jones from the old TV show, I think it would have been more on the nail.
Oh, it would. You know what? It would have been at least I could say that it was a version of Casey Jones.
Exactly.
And honestly, for the feel they were going for, it probably would have been a better fit.
God, like I feel like hey, just keep the mask on, and your character might be better.
Yeah, have him be like an overzealous Arrow wannabe, and having Amel play him would be icing on the cake for that joke.
Right.
Honestly, right. Amel got his characters mixed up.
In
Right.
fact, don't
That
they
should've
have a
been-
Casey Jones ripoff on Arrow now?
Yeah, and they specifically did it just so they can kind of reference it because of what's his name, Wild Dog, and when they heard about him, I forgot one of the girls was like a hero in a hockey mask. That's kind of stupid. Then the Green Arrow was like, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Hardy, hard.
We struggled for the joke, but we did it.
Right, it's like, oh yeah, so the Green Arrow likes him because he has a bias. That's so clever, so clever.
But it just, and then Krang, and that Krang actually offended me a lot more than I thought it would, because here's the thing, I'm coming off of this, not even just watching the cartoon. I mean, just watching the cartoon, it was bad enough the way they did him. But I came off of this after having just gotten done reading some more of the IDW comic that's going right now, which is another topic we're going to discuss later. But anyway,
just threw that in there.
Look at him, mindlessly shoving in. What are you, DC?
No, I'm seeing things better than DC. Take notes, bitches.
Niggas said take notes, bitches. That's Danny's quote.
I mean, it's just he was so stupid, stupid, slobbering, drooling. Like, he was literally drooling all over the place. His tongue was half hanging out, spit went everywhere. He was never inside his body for long. Like, instead of being in that body and controlling it, he was like half hanging out of it, and the body was just like, doing a turbo spin with the top, and then he'd pop out and like grab him with his tentacles and try to bite him and spit all over him and crap. And it's like, what am I looking at?
To go back, then this I ain't even think about it till I saw that review when they talked about how Krang out of nowhere, when he grabbed the Shredder, he just started explaining everything about himself, and Shredder didn't say nothing. Like, so he literally just grabbed you and just gave you his whole reason to be in this movie.
That's another reason I'm like 90% convinced that Krang was not originally meant to be in this movie.
Yeah, kind of basically, because the man he just literally just blurted out with no rhyme or reason, just blurted out his whole purpose of being in this movie.
Right.
And then he's like, and you're gonna help me, and the Shredder just says, man, I got nothing better to do.
Right.
He's
and
like,
so
shit, okay.
I mean, he helps him for literally no rhyme or reason. The Technodrome starts coming in, and it flies, and it literally looked like something right out of Revenge of the Fallen. I kid you not. It was something right out of the base Transformers.
You mean that dead franchise?
I wish. I so wish. I do.
If only.
The last night.
You mean Undead franchise where it's dead but it doesn't want to lay down?
No, it keeps getting stronger, bro.
Here's the thing. It's like the people who grew up with the show, the American fans and even the Brits, it's like we didn't go see it worth crap. It should have flopped, but it's like everyone else from all over the world poured almost $1 billion into that movie to push it over that billion mark. And it's like, we could literally sit at home. Everyone in the country could sit at home, do nothing, refuse to see it out of protest, and it would still make nonstop.
I feel like it's the
bank.
other countries just like, let's pull the biggest prank of all time.
That's the worst part about it.
It's so painful because, like, no matter what we do, it's never going to stop. We're never going to get a good Transformers movie.
And as long as it keeps making
until
money.
Bay either keels over or decides he's bored with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pray to 2016 and see what happens.
Yo.
Hey! Can we do a transference from Carrie Fisher to Michael Bay?
Yeah.
I don't.
This man's really getting
send that over there.
I don't think 2016 works in transparency.
Alex, we might need a human sacrifice. So if you want to call Don.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we gonna pass on
Don. Oh,
we gonna pass on Carrie Fisher's ailment, and we gonna give it straight to Michael Bay. All we need fresh blood from a human sacrifice and a baseball glove. I need
I can
fresh
supply
blood.
all of this.
I need fresh blood and a baseball glove.
Why would you do this?
In 2018.
Because I need the baseball glove. So
is Brother Voodoo.
No, not Brother Voodoo.
I
What was
need,
the villain from The Princess and the Shadow Man? There you go.
oh, tell you, man, we could fix that. Fresh blood and baseball glove, and I need the glove because I'm gonna grab that heart attack and I'm gonna throw it straight at Michael Bay.
Oh my
But
god.
man, yeah, the thing the Technodrome sadly was in the movie. Getting on topic, flew into this dimension from Dimension X in pieces, which would then self-assemble. And Donatello, this further cements too that this was the last minute edition. Donatello friggin' scans one piece of the Technodrome while it's in the air, while he's in the sewer, mind you. Scans it, not only can tell what it's made of, but what its purpose is, what the machine will be called when assembled, and the one means of stopping it before it's complete, and basically is unstoppable.
Oh
All
god.
from scanning one little wall segment.
Jesus.
He got mega tech, and yet they still live in the sewers.
And just for the record on the Transformers thing, since I did see the comment, I'm aware fans are in the minority, but the Transformers movies are something that even the fans, not just the fans, are sick of. Audiences in general consider those to be a joke, by and large now. And that's what I mean. Going by domestically, that movie flopped.
Yeah, it did. It didn't even make
the
200 million,
budget-
if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, it didn't even make close to its budget back. It only made like 80 million domestic. Total.
Shit.
It was like a comparative complete flop here in the States.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
What was the Age of Extinction?
All right, I'll pull the numbers
the
up
last
just to fact check, so we're not sounding like fanboys. I'll pull up the
Well,
numbers.
I know for a fact it didn't even make its budget back domestically. That I know for a fact.
Let me just pull it up. Transformers: Age of Extinction. It earned blah blah blah. In its opening weekend, it earned 100 million. In total, it earned 245 million. So no, it earned 245 million, which is pretty decent domestically, but
Oh man!
compared
they
to
tacked
the
on.
rest of its
Okay.
gross, it earned almost $1 billion more worldwide. So
All right, my bad. It barely made its budget back. Well, technically, no. When you factor in marketing, no, it didn't even make its budget back here.
but I'm going to do something else. I'm going to look at the domestic gross for all the movies since then, and they have consistently, well, with the exception of the second film, which made more domestically, made 402 million, they've been going downhill. From Dark of the Moon to Age of Extinction, there was more than $100 million drop domestically. And worldwide, there was an $100 million gain.
One point where it was only like 80 million domestically, but it already made more than enough to guarantee a sequel because of foreign stuff.
Oh no, bro! They've all made a lot of money domestically.
No. I'm talking about when the last time I checked, it was like at 80 million domestically.
Well,
Which at that point it should have been higher considering it was a blockbuster. But
I don't know, bro, because it made 100 million its first weekend. So, I don't
man.
know what you're talking about because I'm actually looking at the numbers now. But I mean, if we want
was
to talk
I
about,
looking at the wrong one then?
it might have been a different movie though, bro. I don't think.
No, it was a Transformers movie. I checked.
But
Either that or they really needed to update this thing.
probably. But yo, looking at the Rotten Tomatoes review score, 57%, 19%, 35%, 18%. Jesus.
Wait, are you serious? The
tired.
fourth one got worse reviews than Revenge of the Fallen?
Yeah.
People are
I
tired.
am actually scared to look. I have avoided that movie like the plague.
I've
but
heard
now
it's
I feel
actually
like
really bad, like insanely bad. Not even Mark Wahlberg could save it.
Well, I don't know, but they turned Optimus Prime into a friggin' psychopath now.
Yeah. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg though. He just needs to make
But
better
yeah,
life decisions.
when you factor
on
in though,
Transformers
like
films.
marketing and everything, technically speaking, it did still flop domestically.
I think you might be talking about Ninja Turtles.
No, I wasn't.
Are you sure? Because I know that flopped domestically.
Oh god, that flopped everywhere.
Yeah,
That
it's true.
flopped so bad that the producer, the movie's producer, outright said, "I don't think we're seeing a part 3."
Yeah.
So
So at least something good happened.
it actually it did. That's right. It had a bigger budget and it actually made less than the first one.
It made significantly less, like 100 million less.
Yep, with the bigger budget. So,
Whew.
the only good thing about them is that the fact that there was enough people talking about them showed that there's still an interest in the franchise. So he did say that if you think that, if you're worried that there's never going to be any Ninja Turtle movies of any kind in the future, he said that's pretty much a sure bet that they're going to do that there will be like a reboot of some sort down the line. But he said in terms of a third movie in this series, no.
Just end it.
But yeah, like I said, Transformers, only 245 million domestic here apparently, on a production budget that's not even marketing of 210 million.
Yeah, bro.
So
Yeah, bro. Matt pulled it up in the comments. The Ninja Turtles movie is the one that made 80 million domestically.
Okay, yeah. Oh god.
That's
I'm
the
on
one that
fire
flopped.
tonight.
Right? Yeah, I'm telling you,
I'm
it's
on fire tonight. But yeah, no, domestic. If you literally, just take everybody domestic who didn't go see that, which, even if with that amount, that doesn't account for marketing, for everything else that they did. But if you took that away and, just only every foreign market sat their butts in the seats and watched it, it would still have been considered a massive financial success.
Transformers?
So at this point, yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
And a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's mostly the visuals. A lot of these numbers come from countries who have cinema that don't have anything near that level of CGI.
Right.
Go see it for the spectacle, kind of like Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good movie by any means, but they go see it for the visuals. But because of that,
But Avatar is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Hey, you leave.
you want your ass back on this whipping stand, don't
Listen. You leave Fern Gully for a new generation alone, Danny.
Exactly. You can't like Fern Gully and then turn around and say Avatar.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? But yeah, long story short, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
you?
Well,
Turtles is
we was right.
Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Which also ties into something I'm going to be talking about later. But moving right along, let's see, what else were we right about?
Let's see. Well, obviously,
Well, there is the elephant in the room.
Yeah, I guess.
That's rude to say. I've been
Stinking
working on it.
entire comment section eating elephant.
Oh no, we
I've already said my piece on this. I'm already drained.
too soon. I'm not getting in that car.
No.
Well, no, of course you're not, because it'd be on rails.
No, he didn't need to go there, but he did.
Oh,
Can't you see it's already dead?
But listen, it was a very good game. It deserves no more than an 8.5, but no less.
no,
I say
it
eight.
deserves like a 6. at most.
No, 6 deserves a 4.
I say 7.5.
Nigga, no, this game deserves a 4.
No, I'm talking at most, man.
No,
Like,
I'm
if you
talking.
give it
I'm giving this shit a 4 because there is no way in the world that this game can be completed in less than 15 hours.
Plus, it forces you to watch a really bad movie and really bad anime.
But you know what the worst part is? They don't even explain everything in those shits, so it's pointless.
Well, no, they're gonna sell that to you later as DLC.
You know
Ain't
what
it great?
Bro, you want to know what the fucked up part is? I was on Reddit and I was looking through. Well, obviously, Reddit can't trust everything. But there were people who were saying that even up until early this year, there were internal conflicts where they were changing shit about the story in the game. Honestly,
they were.
Yeah.
That's confirmed, dude.
Shit. That game.
That though, I kid you not. That, if anything, should be why you give them flack, because they can't be consistent, because they were flopping on everything, flip-flopping back and forth, trying to change everything to try to please everyone.
Yep.
But instead of that being a cautionary tale to developers, it's actually going to encourage developers to do it, because not only was the game still a massive success, thanks jackasses, but
I'm one to blame.
They
I bought it.
gave
I bought
them-
it.
they-
I'm one to blame.
I told you. I
mean $35.
Hashtag, you see that hashtag there? That's me looking at you.
We was right.
Yes, I was right.
All right, Venom.
But yeah, not only was it a success, but they handed them an excuse. They literally said, "Oh, that's why I'm not going to dock points for this." You can't realistically expect them to have a coherent story if that was going on behind the scenes. It's
you did no. Stop.
No,
Yes.
listen. Can we? No.
It's like you don't grade on a curve, jackass.
No. Can we talk about the fact that literally nothing in the trailers, even trailers from last year, was in the game?
Nothing.
No, they excuse that too.
No, y'all some dickheads if you excuse that shit.
Oh, you should have seen. Did I not show you more of that gap thread?
I saw
I told
some
you these
of it,
people
yeah.
were literally talking themselves out of. I said all these people, these frauds, admitted that this game was horrible, that this story was horrible, and I said, and I am reading in real time now as they try to talk themselves out of thinking it's bad.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they're grading on a fucking curve. That's what they're doing.
Hey, Merry Christmas, fellas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to y'all too.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Oh, really? You
Turn up.
That actually, I like that song.
Yeah, isn't it? It's really good, right?
Yeah, the first place I heard it was at the end of "I'll Be Home for Christmas," and it's been stuck in my head since.
Nice.
In fact, it's actually the only NSYNC song I ever bought.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
Well, mostly because I
Only
didn't have to
NSYNC
buy
song?
the others because my sister had the CDs.
I love how he says only NSYNC song.
Well, it's the only
Like
one I
somebody
ever
here
bought.
has some
I
bad
ain't
taste.
never said I didn't borrow my sister's CD.
No, NSYNC was hype. Yo, can we talk about yes. No, we ain't gonna make this NSYNC appreciation stream. We can save that for Sundays. But
NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys, NSYNC took it every time.
yo, yes. Yes, they took it, man.
That ain't to say that the boys didn't have their share of good songs. But
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Yo, y'all remember what's that group called?
this became the white girl stream for a second there.
Hey, yo.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Is dead as about to be the white girl scream. Nah. But I mean, it's really depressing for me considering that I still remember all the videos I did leading up to 15 and how excited I was for it. I still remember every single one. I remember a video I did in fucking 2009 talk about my top 5 most anticipated games of like 2000 whatever, and Final Fantasy 15 was like number 2. Well, at the time, Versus. It was number 1 or number 2, and I was just like,
The sheer confidence you had and that shit was coming out them years.
yo, bro, I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out in 2011.
Yo, for real, you was like,
Hey! If you're lucky, they'll change the story on the fly to fit feedback, and then take out half the game and sell it to you as DLC. But people will still say the content earns
Bro,
8 at least.
Bro, you wanna know what the funny thing is? I got into it with these Kingdom Hearts U-toolers over here. They freaking tell me how, because I don't want to buy 1.5, 2.5 on PS4. They're saying that I'm not a real Kingdom Hearts fan because I don't want to buy another fucking collection after they just re-released one and they refuse to patch it.
of all that money you done pumped into this series.
Yeah, I'm not a real fan because I don't want to buy 2.8. You know, it's literally just an HD remaster, a fucking prologue that's gonna be. I listen. Everyone over here. This is the funny thing. So every single time I get on these people saying that 2.8 is not worth $60 and all this nonsense, they're like, but it comes with the Kingdom Hearts 3 prologue, which is going to be the length of a Kingdom Hearts 3 world. Motherfucker, you don't know what the length of a Kingdom Hearts 3 world is. So why the fuck are you hyping this shit up like it's going to be 6 hours long? Nigga, no.
I mean, I can't put too much weight in this because I've always never trusted that series.
I don't blame you.
I can't
don't
believe
blame
that
you.
a game that took like the most repetitive fetch quests, you know, this open world is like almost completely empty. All these repetitive fetch quests and everything, but everyone's hyping it up like no tomorrow. Then everything hits rails. It's terrible and everything. They clearly cut out big chunks of story to repackage as DLC, and you know they did. They took
it's blatant.
gameplay features. They took gameplay features like multiplayer, which really, if you're going to have it a game, you should make it, you know, either a free update or something that's there. But no, they're going to make you pay for it. And people are talking about how this is the way forward and this is what they want to see emulated in the future. Like, what the hell?
Bro.
Yeah, nah, go on
They
with
want to
that,
see.
yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing people say they want to see Kingdom Hearts adopt this.
Oh, no. If Kingdom Hearts does this, I'm done with that fucking
Yo,
series.
I'll be done with Square altogether, yo.
I'm seeing people say they need to stick it in Dragon Quest.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, man.
I mean, they're already saying there are already people getting pissed that they didn't take Dragon Quest 11 and make it an action game.
I'd sooner buy Dragon Quest Heroes 2 full price, $60, no gamer club lock discount, than ever see that happen to the series. Quote me on this. Quote me.
Speaking of Dragon Quest 11, we need to discuss that later.
What's there to discuss? There's nothing to discuss.
Right.
There is. Well, we know that it's turn-based, and we know that it looks friggin' incredible.
I mean, bro. I mean, we haven't heard about that game in a year and a half, and when they come back,
Did you not catch that stream?
I saw that stream, but bro, that's not something to hype up. That's literally just a gameplay.
There's plenty to hype up. You can mow them down on horseback, bro.
Bro, what the fuck? Nigga, The Witcher came out 2 fucking years ago. What the hell?
Yeah, but hey, aren't you happy that they're taking cues from the pros? Huh?
Yo, but no.
I don't know.
Plus that Toriyama artwork is just friggin'
Plus, I gotta put myself back in that turn-based mindset.
Yo, I've been playing World of Final Fantasy. Now that's a great Final Fantasy game.
Oh, that is a good Final Fantasy game. That's more Final Fantasy than the main line anymore.
Yo,
It's a good Final
it's
Fantasy game for people that like Final Fantasy. And I'm going to say that.
wait. What did you just say?
It's a good Final Fantasy game for people that like Final Fantasy. If you don't like Final Fantasy, then kind of
Yeah,
miss.
it's interesting. The whole stacking.
Yeah,
the
I'm
stacking
throwing that as a
If
pro
you don't,
as a
if you
disclaimer
don't-
because I know people that bought the game and they were just like, I didn't like it as much. And I'm like, well, are you like a really diehard Final Fantasy fan? Nah, and that's your point. That's why you don't like it.
If you're not fully invested in Final Fantasy and you try to play that game, you're gonna be like, "What the?"
You are
fuck?
going to get
Bro,
bored.
I really like that game because it pokes fun at itself so freaking much and it's amazing. Like the
Oh, yeah,
humor.
the self-awareness is great.
Yeah, it's
And
so
the
funny.
stacking system, it was kind of weird at first, but
Hmm.
it's like once you take a look at it, there's actually layers of strategy to it.
Did somebody in the comment section just say that Monster Hunter is similar to Final Fantasy 15? Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
they got the Monster Hunter vibe. They also said Dragon Quest is boring.
No. These frauds trying to listen. You know what the sad thing is? The second you have to say that, well, no game lived up to 10 years, you're automatically admitting that the game is a disappointment. Like, I don't care if you liked it. You're admitting it's a disappointment. Like,
Exactly.
no.
There's two type of shields. Those making 15 their hill to die on, and those that are saying it's still good, but it's no 7.
That's the messed up part. I'd take 7 over this. 7 is a fundamentally better game than this. 7 is deeper than this. 7 has better characters than this. 7 has better story.
Whoa.
Stop it, Danny.
I'm literally about to fight you, Danny.
Stop, Danny. In the context, you cannot say
Which characters now? Be specific.
every.
Zach motherfucking Fair.
Yes, Zach. I'll take Zach. I'll take everybody. I'll take the worst of. I'll take Cloud.
Okay, I'll take everybody so long as you leave the two bitches behind.
Danny, you got to take the dead weight. Come on.
I can't take the dead weight. It killed the game for me almost.
Who killed the game?
Sephiroth.
Alex get ready to throw these bowls at you.
Yo.
Oh,
Alex ready
see,
to throw these bowls, man.
I don't mind people talking shit about Cloud, but when they bring up Sephiroth, it just
Sephiroth was nothing but a whiny bitch with mommy issues.
and that's the point.
Could not take him. Yeah, but see, yeah, that's the point, and it's also why he sucked as a villain.
He's a fucking psychopath. I'm sorry. I love
He
villains.
sucked as a villain. I could not take his ass seriously.
God, I'm sorry.
I couldn't.
But if
Everybody played him up to me. Kingdom Hearts played him up
Oh,
to me.
true, they
As
did.
this badass, villain and everything. And then I played the
I'm
game
sorry,
and it's like,
but even if he's
mother,
even if you
mother, why? Where are you, mother? Come back.
even if you
to
don't
me.
think he's a
What the
badass
hell?
villain, that fucking meteor scene is still one of the best. And you can't even chill for it. I'm sorry. It's just really good.
I have no comment in
It's
this.
just- I had these
I'm staying out
characters
of
sold
this.
to me. I had these characters sold to me as something that they weren't, and then I got into the game, and it's like, and it was so official material too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that gets me. It's like
Like
even Cloud, it's like I get in there, and it's like I'm expecting this guy to be, really
He's
awesome and everything. He's everybody's favorite, and then it's like, oh, you a bitch.
But listen,
now, Cloud is
listen.
in fact a bitch. But,
But he appeals to everybody who had similar situations to him, sir.
Man, I'll go
Yeah,
be the
I
guy
mean,
to say it.
I know it's a pretty common thing to find out that you're a clone of a much better character, but
Well, I'll go ahead and be the guy to say it. Most people that got their nose rammed so far up Cloud's ass don't even remember why they like him. They just remember that they should like him. Or some kind of
it's the sword.
True. I agree with that.
It's like
I mean,
I don't remember everything, but I remember as a kid I was so hyped, so I have to like him.
It's the sword.
I remember. Well, it's kind of like why people think they have to like Final Fantasy 15. I
Oh.
waited 10 years for this.
or
so
Final
I'm
Fantasy
not
10. Cough.
Hey.
gonna-
Hey. Some people,
No, I mean, but like I do like a lot of the Final Fantasy 7 characters. I like Tifa.
Yuffie.
I like Yuffie was yeah, she was okay.
Thank you.
Vincent was the actual badass.
Yeah. What about Zach?
Yeah,
What about
but then
Zach?
he got a little bit too edgy for my taste.
Yeah, well,
Yo, are you telling me that
Vincent was
his
the one that got the spinoff game?
listen?
Urge Cerberus was really great, but it's
Yo,
also
listen.
very Linkin Park inspired.
Yo, listen, Alex. In the
Damn,
end,
bro.
Alex. In the
Yes.
end, it doesn't even matter because they tried so hard to make Vince a badass.
Like that game is so great, but I look back on it and I was like, yo, I used to get really into this. Ugh,
Jesus,
Jesus.
yeah.
But
But it's just, I mean, like
bro. Even looking at that cover is
like
so edgy.
I liked 6. I love 9. I actually
six,
liked
six.
12 even a bit.
Bro,
in
six.
terms of
Six was amazing.
gameplay.
6 was like the goat.
I mean
Best
that's why
Best fucking
that's
Final
why,
Fantasy.
That's why I kind of eye roll though when people like for the longest time whenever I'd say Final Fantasy 15 doesn't feel like Final Fantasy to me. Every response I got was, "Oh, you just don't like the fact that it's not turn-based," and it's like the best thing about Final Fantasy 12 was its gameplay, and I loved the gameplay in that game. I just couldn't get through everything else.
Man, bro, but everybody
Turn-based
was hyped about
does
verse
not-
13.
turn-based does not affect me. It doesn't. I don't care if it's turn-based or action. I was expecting an action game.
Does anybody get the
I
feeling
didn't
that?
expect that they would suddenly go back to turn-based.
Does anybody get the feeling that you're just angry that it's turn based is like the new definition? Well, you're a racist then. That's the vibe I'm getting.
It's
You're just a fanboy.
people really trying to find something to try to just go ahead and
Well,
nail
it's
you
like,
to the wall.
if you say I like Dragon Ball and you don't qualify it, you only like it because of nostalgia. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing the Naruto headband.
But nah, these are the same
Wait.
people.
No. See, that's the funny thing. Half the Naruto shows out there openly admitted that the main reason
Oh.
they're sticking with it is because it was their childhood.
Oh yeah, speaking of Naruto and being right, that Boruto anime spinoff got confirmed, and I'm gonna revel in it.
Yeah.
Don't yay this, Chris. Please don't.
What? What?
The
Listen.
series ended how many years ago, and it still fucking goes.
Bro, it ended. Bro.
Let it die.
Bro, I remember in 2013 they confirmed that Naruto would end in 2014. It ended in 2014. It's 2016 and we're still getting these
And the
fucking
anime
episodes.
is still going. Please just end it. Oh, and now it turns out it's not going to end because it's getting the Boruto stuff now.
Oh.
So, goodness gracious. So, it's just going to run straight into its own GC.
You know it. They're doing their own thing, man. As Rob says, oh man, they're doing their own thing.
Man, shut up. I mean, unless, never mind.
Yeah, that's right.
Shut up again.
Yo.
Oh boy. Up your shut.
Oh man.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Yeah, I done lost all train.
We need a new punching bag.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 9 is the best Final Fantasy. There, I said that. Okay, let's move on.
You better flip that shit upside down because that 9 obviously is a 6.
No,
I'm a little bit conflicted.
And sometimes that 6 can become a
number 2, sir. I'm sorry, six is sitting at number 2.
Okay,
And it will not
okay.
move past
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Has a,
Listen, so what? Number three better be fucking Tactics.
I have to admit, I've actually never played Tactics yet.
Oh, what? Bro, you definitely got to play Tactics then.
Oh, I've got it on my phone. I just haven't played it.
Bro, it's amazing. I love Tactics.
See, the only way I can really play it though is to either buy it for like $15-20, which
Ew, L.
or emulate it, and the emulator like sucks battery like no tomorrow. So
Damn.
I have to be able to sit down like near a power source to be able to sit down. And
actually,
play. What Alex? What?
He's got something to add.
What do you know about my phone's battery that I
no. I was thinking about this whole number 3 thing, and I'm sitting here like
number three as far as Final Fantasy games go.
Yeah, I don't think Tactics is up there for me.
Yo, why is
Okay,
Final
we'll save
Fantasy 8 one of the worst Final Fantasies?
Let's save this for the freestyle a bit. We gotta go back to what we were right about here.
All right, so anything else in 2016 we were right about? That ended-
Boruto. I'm not letting it die. I'm sorry. It's just let this series die.
Yo, this man said Boruto.
Burritos, man.
Oh,
Burritos and
Bro, I want a
burritos and
burrito.
salads.
Yo, I want a burrito. Fuck.
I got a feeling they not gonna let they are not gonna let that shit go without a fight.
Burritos and salads.
Bro, they are gonna milk this shit into the ground. They're gonna do anime
Because
spin-offs
you know what's
and
gonna
everything.
happen? We gonna get the first Boruto game. Yo.
We already got it.
No, we're
DLC.
getting it. We're getting it this year.
It's
Next year.
DLC.
Next year.
Next year? Okay.
Yeah, the Storm. You know what the funny thing is? They said we're not gonna do a Storm Ultimate Edition. Next thing you know, 1 year later,
Well,
Boruto Ultimate Edition.
Well, they're not calling it the ultimate. They're literally trying to sell it as its own game, as a Boruto Storm game. That's what they're trying to sell it as.
Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm.
So you say Boruto is full of nothing but Naruto characters now? So is that what you're trying to say?
Boruto.
Oh,
Yeah, don't they call it like Road to Boruto or something like that?
Yeah, the road to Boruto.
So you see, they think they just about to flip that name and time skip the characters and think, all right, we straight. All different Naruto.
All nuance. This man.
and I'm talking, and don't take this as somebody that just likes shitting on Naruto. I'm a One Piece fan, and I really want that to die too because Toei's not doing it justice. But that's a completely different thing.
Yo, can One Piece? One
that's
Piece
the
is still
anime,
going.
Alex. And in Naruto's case, even the manga was trash.
Yeah, true that.
I remember how some people got on me for Storm Force saying that this game about to be trash, and everyone's like, no, it's not. And then the game comes out, everyone's like, this game is trash.
Well, wasn't that like last year though?
Yeah, it came out earlier this year, February.
Earlier this year.
Oh, okay. Well, then we will accept it. Yes.
We will accept it as part of the. We was right. All right. Anything else this year that came out that was kind of a major L? Let's see. So we talked about BVS. We talked about Final Fantasy. We talked about.
I was right in saying that Mighty Number 9 was going to flop.
We all saw that coming, unfortunately.
Yeah, we all saw that one.
The second they delayed it the second time, I was like, okay, this game is going to be a flop. What else?
What else was we right about?
Ninja Turtles, we was right about.
Quantum flop.
Listen, that game was going to outsell Uncharted 4 in Earth 3000.
Man, he got beat by Ratchet and Clank.
Damn, that's a sad. That was a reboot
that ain't
too.
Sad. Excuse me, Ratchet and Clank is amazing.
No, I know, but that's sad. That was a reboot too. You know, reboots don't do that well. What else?
I can't recall. But I think those are like the big extravagant ones.
Oh yeah, those are the biggest ones.
Anybody else in the comment section got something about biggest L's of the year?
Otherwise we have to go to start talking about the W's of the year.
All right, I'll tell you. It's an L that I already took, but I'm going to take it publicly now. I mean, you guys were there when I took it.
What was this? What was it?
The Homefront sequel.
Oh, that was amazing.
Against all logic, I tried to hold on to the hope that maybe they could pull it off and make it at least a fun single player, and everything else could get fixed later, because really that's all I care about. And then I got the controls, and you guys actually were there and heard my soul die live on Skype.
Yo, this man sounded like the world had beaten him up.
Because this one thing about
it's like it felt like it. You know how in games when you're walking, it can feel like you're walking, but like in the Gmod type games, when you're walking, it's like you're walking. Then you hit the button and like you're hovering.
Yeah, exactly. The weird floaty feeling. Floaty.
Yeah, no, when you moved in that game, no matter what you did, it felt floaty, and it's like, oh my god, I can't even the movement, the basic movement was. They needed like at least another year on that game, and they didn't get it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was the publisher or who was responsible for that. Obviously, the publisher, because the publisher decides the release date.
Deep Silver.
Yeah, Deep Silver. Oh, Mighty Number 9 too. 1,000 fellas. There you go. There's another L. Deep Silver. You took a big one.
Yo, I just remembered. Ghostbusters.
Yo, how we forget it? That is such a non-factor. We didn't even think about that one.
No Man's Sky kind of took one, but at the same time, kind of.
No Man's Sky.
No, it took an L. Got it. Give it the L.
It did, but it didn't. It's hard to explain.
Never trust space exploration sims. They're never going to turn out right.
True.
That's my theory.
I don't fully agree with that, because No Man's Sky, while it did take an initial one, although I did still like the base game, since that Foundation update, they have added like a ton. I mean, even people who absolutely hated that game are actually playing it now. So
No, yeah, but again, that came 6 months after.
I know
the fact.
that came after the fact, but at least it was free.
No,
Unlike,
yeah.
a game that would have made you pay for it. Final Fantasy.
Listen, sir. They got to pay for that budget. They got to pay for all the coworkers, and the funny thing is, why do we have to worry about what they're doing behind the scenes? I never understood that.
So I mean, when did this start getting more than that? It's like I pay you the money, you give me game.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's I don't know.
It's I don't get how all of a sudden now,
I
it's not even buying video games anymore. Now you're making investments.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I remember somebody tried to use the term that video games aren't just video games. Somebody literally said that you can't expect to just get a game on disc and then that's it. It's like games are investments, games are services now. Oh
Right.
hell no.
I heard that. I mean, partially, depending on the context in the game, that is true because some games are a service because they keep updating and providing you with content, and sometimes you pay for stuff. But in the sense that a lot of these developers are going at it, no, it's bullshit because yeah.
I mean, Street Fighter 5 was the biggest one that comes to mind where that stunt they pulled. 65 up front. 65 up front for 15 characters, no arcade mode, shitty story mode. And then everything else was additional. And I know people will say, well, you can get the DLC characters with in-game money. Yeah, a shit ton of in-game money.
Damn, see, this is why I'm glad I waited till June and I got the game for $20. Oh shit! I just remembered. The Wii U took a major L this year.
Oh, the Wii U took a major L for the last I don't know how many years.
3 years.
They took a fatal L.
Final, yep.
That L was fatal this year.
The Game Awards, there was one.
Yeah, bro. Can we just talk about the fact that the last major Wii U game to write home about that was actually good released in June?
What was that?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh yeah.
Nah, man, I seen that game. Homie, Jamal here played it. That game actually legit.
No.
Weeby as fuck, but legit.
Yeah, it's an Atlas game. What do you expect?
I can't. Nope, I can't. I'm sorry,
bro. It's like Persona.
Yeah, Idol Simulator ain't getting no love from me.
Yo, I mean, Fire Emblem took an L.
How is that?
Yeah, Treehouse. Really, all of Nintendo
yeah.
takes an L constantly.
I mean,
Treehouse.
Yeah, but
it's
everybody would have a brain that has it.
No, I don't care about that. I just think the fact that you splitting it between three versions and buying all three versions, that's just retarded.
Can you imagine though if Nintendo let Treehouse handle the localizations for Pokemon?
Oh God.
I mean,
I don't even want to think about. Oh.
Yo, all right, I got another.
Like, Pokemon is literally the only Nintendo franchise I can even bring myself to care about now because of Treehouse and because, I mean, when we got Fire Emblem Fates, half the game was missing, which is freaking hilarious considering, they thought it was inappropriate content and all. And then we find out that behind the scenes, they're shilling for the legalization of pedophilia, among other things.
That's just one person. One person.
Yo, all right, other L's this year. Star Ocean 5, that was a major L. That's true.
The Return and Death of Star Fox.
Oh fuck.
Star Ocean 5 is a fun game.
Hey, everything's taking L's.
I
Star
own
Fox
that
Zero
game,
was
bro.
Yo,
right.
do you own Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Do you own Tokyo Mirage Sessions? No.
I'm not gonna touch that crap.
Exactly.
Especially since I don't even own the system.
So if I say Star Ocean is L
Chris,
and you say no,
Chris,
bro,
you at least own the system. You could conceivably play it.
Bro, I've seen that. It looks good. I ain't saying it's L. Star Ocean looks boring as fuck.
Nah, man, it ain't actually.
Yo, this game looking like from 2007.
I need to pick it back up though. I put it down because.
Where'd you put it down? 2007.
Right here.
Oh yeah, Note 7. That took a major L this year.
Note 7.
There was a bunch of games that came out. My GameFly, I had to get through them to get them off my queue.
I got you, bro. Nah, but Note 7, that took a major L.
Oh, the Note 7. Note 7 took an Elu Akbar.
They're taking people out.
Yo,
So
bro,
Samsung, y'all called a major.
bro, I traded that in twice. That phone, I just,
Have to live to tell the tale. You're a survivor.
I'm a survivor. I'm a former 2-time Note 7 owner. Yep. This man, what did this man Jamal said? Tokyo Mirage was great, fresh ingredient. I loved it. Is this nigga hungry?
No, I think he's talking to somebody with a very odd.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he actually said
Hey.
fresh ingredient. I'm like, the hell?
Hey man, didn't Samsung have like a wash and dryer set catch on fire as well?
Yep. And they trying to
Yeah,
sell
they
them
did.
too?
Bruh, I'm like, what are
It was
y'all
like
creating that's so flammable?
They're making all of their stuff in a bomb factory.
No, for real. What y'all put? Yeah, you like, what's the secret way of making our product? Gunpowder.
These aren't piles, they're bombs
Yo.
from a bomb factory.
They're bombs. Okay, so there's some people talking some fraudulent stuff in the comments saying Digimon Cyber Sleuth took an L while Kingdom Hearts Unchained Chi was GOAT. You about to get timed out for that, Smiley.
Yeah, do it.
You're about to time him out. Time him out, Jamal. Time him out. Time him out. He taking an L for that shit. Time him out. All right, what else? What else took a major L this year that you can think of?
Marvel.
Well, yeah, Marvel. Any game that you were excited for in 2016 that got delayed into 2017? Yeah, Persona. Yeah.
South Park.
Yeah. Fucking.
Bruh, they
everything.
waited till you were 3 weeks away from the release date, and you just saw a random commercial and say, "Yeah, it got bumped back to spring next year."
Xbox.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed.
Oh God.
No, all them fanboys too. No exclusive. It's so funny because they put Quantum Break on PC, and those fanboys freaked out so bad on them.
True.
And yet now they've announced Xbox Play Anywhere, and suddenly, oh, it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, you see the crap, man. It's like, I mean,
Exclusives
man,
are dead anyways. You know, Multiplexer would sell it. It's great. It's only going to be more money for them.
they
Sony's
sharing the whole
Why is
library.
Sony doing it?
They sharing the whole library with the PC now. Yeah.
Bro, can we talk about what was oh yeah, how you should have talked to the Xbox fans before you put the game on PC to see if we were okay with it? Okay, what else took a major L? Sony raising the price of PlayStation Network. Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Well, it's one of those.
Them free. I mean, if they were gonna do that, them free game selections need to be a little bit more top tier.
True.
They were for a while. It's mostly like increased cost of maintenance.
Yeah, but still, man, I feel like the service should be getting better instead of
It
just.
should, but yet
the
at the same
PS3
time,
be getting
Xbox-
some better free games.
Can we just talk about though that while PSN isn't getting too much better, Xbox Live seems to be getting worse.
Oh yeah, it's been going down a lot this year. I noticed, but no one's talking about that.
But yeah, you see, but that's the thing. They don't talk. They don't talk
Every
about
time
it
there's
because
like
they.
a 3-person outage, we get an article about how PSN is down.
Yeah, you know, people don't talk about it just because of the level of free game they managed to give you on Xbox Live.
True.
Well, it ain't no damn indie game. I can tell you that.
Okay, let's see. What took L's this year? Oh, the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, that's true. They did take L.
The Cleveland
Yo,
Indians.
and which
Golden
leads
State
me right
Warriors.
into Golden State. Just,
Golden State, bro. How do you
Golden
blow?
State.
3-1 leads.
How you, bruh? How you?
I think Cleveland's is worse though because they blew a 3-1 lead to a cursed team. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the fact that the other Cleveland team, the Cleveland basketball team, was the one that closed out the league. They was the one that did the coming back. The Cavaliers.
Telling you, bro.
And then the Indians just screwed that up. Hillary Clinton, she took a L.
Yup, Hillary Clinton took L. Meek took L. Battleborn. Yeah, America took a major L this year.
Yeah, Mary, we all took that L. Man, gotta swallow my pride and put that one in my pocket.
They
Yo,
took a bigger L than Rhodey's spine in Civil War.
yo,
I
yo.
feel like I didn't take a L for that one.
You know who probably took the biggest L this year?
Who?
Being honest, Battleborn.
Oh my god, yeah, they were hyping that thing up and it just died before it even took off.
Bro, that game is
Not even a bad game. They just released it at
made
the
it
wrong
free to
time.
play. That's how bad it got.
They
Mhm.
released it at the wrong time.
Bro, like, why would you release that anywhere in the same year as fucking a Blizzard game?
Well, I'd feel bad, but it's Gearbox, so
True,
suck it.
true. They should have just made
I will
Borderlands
never
3.
forgive that company. I will never forgive that company ever since Colonial Marines and I found out what they did.
Mm-hmm.
They took what was going to be a great game, what had the potential to be an incredible game, and gimped it on purpose so they could siphon funds from that project to use it in Borderlands 2.
Yep. Oh, wow. Homefront The
massive-
Revolution Steelbook Day 1 Edition PS4 on sale for $14.
Hey, I'll take the Steelbook.
What if people ask, where's that from? It will be like, sit down, young pup. I have a story to tell you.
No, I mean, I'll take the Steelbook and I'll put something else.
I think J. Cole took it down. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, J. Cole,
What is going on with this
I'm gonna be
dude?
honest.
Everybody roasting him.
bro.
That album is pretty average.
But his fans are the worst part about it.
Yo, that's what
You gotta
happened.
have a certain level of intellect to understand. That's all.
Yo,
You're not
seriously.
woke minded enough.
Oh my god. Let's see who else took a L this year. Platinum Games took a L this year. That's true, they did. They did take a L.
They need to get on their grind, man.
Bro, I hope Nier doesn't suck. I heard the demo's good.
They need they need
The demo is like fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play that.
Yo, maybe Platinum hasn't been good this
Why
whole
won't you
time.
be able to play it?
Maybe Platinum hasn't been good this whole time. We were just hyping it up.
Reasons we discussed.
Bro, maybe, let's be honest, maybe outside Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, maybe Platinum's not been good this whole time.
Excuse me, Metal Gear Rising says.
Metal Gear Rising alone, bro.
Metal
No.
Gear Rising.
Bro, maybe it's an outlier. Maybe it's only good because the soundtrack. Maybe we've all been conned.
No,
I
you can
think-
play that game
Bayonetta
on
1 and
still.
2 are really great.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but no, I think Platinum, they kind of like bipolar. Like you can kind of tell if their heart is in the game, yo.
Oh, yo, all these licensed games, with the exception of Transformers, been ass, man.
It's like you can kind of tell when they feeling something and when they ain't, because it's just like, all right, well, they wrote us the check. Let's go ahead and just give them what they want. And then it's, man, we so excited about this one. Yeah.
Bro, you know what I think it is? They're just working on too much stuff, dude. They had like 6 projects in development. Like they were co-developing Star Fox. They were doing Ninja Turtles. They were doing Transformers. They were doing freaking Nier. They were doing everything.
Snap. Okay. Not for nothing, but we are getting some Christmas trailer drops.
Well, we got the new Alien one, I heard.
Yeah, that one's gonna be coming out, and
It actually already came out.
It did.
Yeah,
You didn't tell me.
Bro, we were doing the podcast.
I'm going to tell me these. Okay, you know what? I will
Alien
be right
Cup. Yeah, bro, it dropped like an hour and a half ago.
back. Yeah, okay. I'm stepping out for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, Danny's stepping out for a moment. It's time to talk about who are our picks for the NBA Finals next year. Who do y'all wager?
It's
The
I got a
Bucks
feeling.
are going all the way. You heard it here.
All the way home. That's where they going.
Hey,
It's-
excuse me, sir. They are a.
You sound a lot like Amir with that Vikings support.
No, they are a much improved team, though. I'm actually genuinely impressed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But no, honestly,
If you had to
This
wager,
year-
which team's going to the finals?
if I had to wager,
Yeah, if you
the
had to.
Warriors are probably going again. Whether or not they
I think
choke again this time.
Yeah.
is another
I think it's gonna be a repeat, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think
Well,
the
we know
Warriors.
the NBA would like to ensure it's a repeat because
I think the Warriors and the Warriors and the Cavaliers are gonna kind of have this relationship like the Bulls and the Lakers used to have back in the day.
All right, now while you talk about irrelevant things, I'm gonna go watch.
Okay. Let's see what else. Yo, I just realized this, Rob, and Danny's out of the room, so we might as well talk about this. Let's talk about that Spider-Man Homecoming trailer.
Yo, what about it?
You bastard.
Hey, I thought you were watching the trailer.
Right. Yeah, he trying to sneak out and watch
bro, you just said talk about irrelevant things, and I'm like, all right, let's talk about Spider-Man Homecoming trailer.
Yo, you want relevant? I got another L, and I gotta go ahead and confirm the L for this part of the year, Chris. I think you can mentally feel what I'm about to say.
Oh, go for it, bro. Oh no,
The Flash, man.
Oh no.
Okay, now we're talking about irrelevant things.
The Flash, man. What happened, Joe?
Yo, I miss what happened to my fucking weekly postings of that same damn image of Grant Gustin. I haven't done that shit in forever.
Bruh, what happened?
What? No, you gotta do it right. What happened?
Oh yeah. I ain't that angry yet. Yeah,
bro. I was fucking dick riding the Flash for like a year straight, and now I haven't even watched like the past 6 episodes. It's that bad. It's so, bro. This season started out so fucking boring, and now it just sounds like it's stupid.
Man, I don't know. That's how I can sum it up. I don't know anymore.
And I just they blew their load, man. Like Barry Allen in bed, man. He blew his load too quick.
Too quick.
I'm telling you. But enough of that. Major W for the year. Yo, that Spider-Man PS4 trailer. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to go ahead and flip them to the W's?
No, we just going through the comments because, you know, Danny said talk about whatever. Talk about other L's for this year. Major L's. Joe, there were a lot of L's this year, but I'm not remembering.
Yeah, but I can't remember.
Dump Star Wars. That was a major L.
Yo.
The alt-right complaining about Rogue One being an anti-Trump movie. That was a major L.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Let's see what else was a major L this year. Damn, what other major L's this year? I mean, we covered pretty much the mass majority of these L's. Supergirl. Supergirl in general is a L. I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Supergirl
stuck.
So that actually feels like an alien movie, so that's
That's good, but it's the sequel to Prometheus.
And well, Prometheus is forever going to be the L. So.
Elmetheus.
Elmetheus.
Every franchise got one. I mean, Predator.
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
I mean, I can still love the series and hate that entry. I mean, Predator's got Predator 2.
Yo, somebody just said Luke Cage was a slight L. Yo, you deserve a block for that.
Whoa.
You can get right outside.
No.
Now the Luke Cage fan base on that other hand, that's the
the Luke Cage fan base gets the L. Specifically those that got mad at Mike Coulter about his lovely wife and not realizing just how close to Luke Cage he actually is.
Meanwhile, these kids got 6 kids with 6 different baby daddies, and we ain't gonna talk about that though. No, y'all over here getting mad at this.
Frankly, Epic Rap Battles of History has been mostly an L this year.
Aw, that sucks. I haven't watched it.
Wait, was it an L this year?
Yeah, ERB, man.
ERB.
No.
Yes, they've had like two or three in the last. I don't know how many that have been.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute, Danny.
The last
I agree or disagree with you, let me go.
The last 2 I liked the most was the Stevie Wonder and Wonder Woman and James Bond and Austin Powers.
Let me go look these up right quick.
I mean, and they had that
this season started
Wonder
off.
Woman.
All right, it started off really strong.
Oh.
The first three were really good.
Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go get some snacks.
No, the first four are really good. Then they had some really questionable ones.
What are the first four?
J.R.R. Tolkien versus George R.R. Martin. Then you had Gordon Ramsay versus Julia Child.
I ain't see that one.
Gordon Ramsay versus Julia Child is really good. You had Frederick Douglass versus Thomas Jefferson was kind of hit miss.
That one was all right.
It started strong and then it got.
It was really one-sided. Okay. James Bond versus Austin Powers was great.
That was probably my favorite of the year.
Bruce Banner versus Bruce Jenner was a joke, okay?
Yeah, that was the suicide one. That was the suicide one, though. The Bruce Banner and Bruce Jenner.
Alexander versus Ivan the Terrible was great if you could get the references. That was actually a rap battle of history. Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton, really, that was an L. Ash Ketchum versus Charles Darwin, that was okay. And then you had
that was stupid, man.
You had Wonder Woman versus Stevie Wonder.
You even think that was okay? I'm embarrassed for you.
You had Wonder Woman versus Stevie Wonder and Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, see, Wonder Woman and Stevie Wonder was like incredible and like one of the only good ones they've had, aside from Tolkien and Martin, because really those are the only two I can stand. And then
Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky was pretty great.
No, Tony Hawk and Wayne Gretzky was weak as shit. No, man.
Dude, James Bond and Austin Powers, though. That shit was
Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky had real okay.
Terrible.
No, I'm sorry, but
it was horrible.
All right, see, I can't because Zach always puts really good flows together. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know what? I don't give a crap about the flows. This ain't about the flows. This ain't epic instrumentals of history, sir.
No, Zach is the rapper. He played Gretzky.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he always has. He has great flows, man. It's just really great.
Nah, I'm sorry. Those lyrics were weak as hell.
No, I can't agree with that. He always does really good ones.
Whole thing weak. Weak.
I gotta agree to disagree with this.
Are we still talking about Yerby?
Look, Alex is
Danny's
trying to get me to take an L that doesn't exist. I'm sorry.
You took that L, sir.
Oh, damn.
I can't pick up something that doesn't exist.
Oh, damn.
Harambe took an L, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. He did take an L.
Yo, you did not just say Harambe took it in.
Oh,
yeah. He did.
Man. And Cincinnati took a bigger L.
True.
Please stop making memes. You mean make more memes? Yes.
That's Zoom, man.
When people started messaging them, because I was one of the people that did it.
Oh, my God.
Started personal messaging them. I was like, yeah, if y'all could just stop killing the homies,
I will
man,
give you
that'd be
Ivan
great.
versus Alexander, I guess. I will give you that one. It's just... how do I say this? Part of it was good, and then part of it was weak, and then part of it was really good.
Yo, everybody...
That weak part in the middle, though, that just...
Man, it had a lot of good lyricists on that one, though. I mean,
yes.
Reggie the Great came in and killed it real quick and then just died.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. That took a major L. X-Men Apocalypse.
Yo. And the Cell games ended. Yeah.
Nope.
Yo, we watched that together.
Oh my God.
We kept saying like, yo, why this look like the Cell games ending? Yo, the Phoenix blasted Apocalypse in his mind and everybody else blasted him on the side.
Oh my God. Fucking rip-off singer. Oh, I got something that took a major L. Titanfall.
Hey.
Listen, that game took an L. Like 6 people bought it.
That was a great game, though.
It still took an L.
Whatever.
Okay. Somebody just said the Overwatch dude at the Game Awards show who made a shout out to Harambe took an L. How?
Man, the Game Awards itself took an L.
There's
literally no point to keeping that alive. There's not. And if you have to get that many sponsors...
Oh, God.
To keep that show alive to the point where there's like 5 minutes of actual awards content, and maybe 2 other things, and then a musical number and a bunch of ads.
Yeah,
There were more ads than anything during the Game Awards. That was ridiculous.
It reminded me of the Spike TV Awards.
Keeley needs to let that die.
Well, do y'all remember? Y'all remember when the Game Awards used to be like a mini E3 with all the trailers that was supposed to show up?
Oh, yeah.
Even last year, it was better than this.
It's like
This was embarrassing.
Oh,
I'll never forget. I think it was 2009, where Arkham Asylum blew up so hard. They had a trailer for Arkham Asylum 2 that very year, like months later.
that shit was hype as I still remember that. Let's see. Taite Kubo took a L, but according to his fans, Shonen Jump did him dirty. I'm like, really?
Oh yeah, they rigged it.
Yeah.
And it was actually selling more than One Piece, and they lied.
Yo, can we just talk about the fact that Kubo's been in his final arc for 4 years? And
If you
No, the Bleach fan base took an L. They did. They started burning their friggin' manga and renouncing the series over friggin' shits. And
they wanted to boycott.
They wanted Ichigo and Rukia to bang, and then they didn't. And Ichigo and
if you
Orihime
thought
and
that was going to
Rukia
happen,
and
you
Ren-
have not paid attention to the series. You shield for. I'm sorry.
I know. It's like there were people though burning their manga copies and writing these long screeds on how they're still betrayed. It was the same thing though when Naruto and Sakura weren't a thing, and it's like she was never into him, you dumbasses. But I have this panel where she says I love you. Yeah, you took that completely out of context, and you know you did it. Like I don't even like this series, and it's like you're being stupid about this.
Yo. Oh, yeah, I was eating chips on the podcast. My bad, y'all, but they were so good. Cool Ranch.
Hey,
Shit was hella
That sounds
good.
like a poor man flavor.
What flavor? Yo, listen. They don't make every flavor in the snack size.
All right, I'll give you that one. Snack size Cool Ranch do taste like surprisingly great.
They do. They got like more flavor in
PSX
there.
was a big L.
What?
Yeah, for Microsoft.
Okay, yes, true. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, they lost one of their most devoted fanboys. That show was enough to make friggin' Iron Wolf buy a PS4.
So, okay, I'm not sure. Let's have I'm gonna have a debate about this before I say it. I feel like Super may have taken a slight L.
Well, that show in general is an L.
Nah, dude.
Okay, so Chris agrees, but Robin didn't.
No, very much disagree.
man.
Alex, it surpassed One Piece in views. It's the top
Oh,
rated
shit.
anime. So no, it most certainly did not take an L.
So wait, Danny, hold on. So Titanfall can't take an L because people liked it, yet Super, no.
Man, no.
I'm just saying that
Super,
Titanfall isn't a big L.
Super
It's
is
an
had.
L though.
I didn't say a big L.
but
I
you
just
said big
kind
one.
of an L.
It's a big
No, it didn't. Trunks' likability did. I'll tell you that.
bro. I got the biggest L.
Future Trunks' credit took an L.
Bro, I got the biggest L right here. I just looked at my feed, bro. The Killing Joke movie.
Oh,
Yo, yes, that was an L.
That was that missing
That
L.
was an L.
No matter how good that final dialogue was,
like that whole Future Trunks thing though with Super, it's one of those things that started like really really good, and then like suddenly got really really dumb, and then finally only barely saved its ass in the very end. So I guess Alex, if you want to call that kind of an L, maybe, but
All right, so it's kind of an L. There you go. We'll take it.
that's why I said kind of.
Yeah, see, kind of. I agree with Alex. All right.
kind of. But I mean, as mad as I am about that, the biggest L though is that they turned Trunks into a literal Gary Stew.
Well, Trunks is a
you
Gary
can't
Stew.
tell me. And it's like, as much as it angers me though in the anime, the manga has done it worse so far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's And I used to like Future Trunks to an extent, but it's like that whole stock is done, and then that stupid send off. We're gonna see him again. They can't have they're not gonna sit with a stupid ass send off.
Well, the thing, no, I think they are, at least for this series, and the reason I think that is because how do I say this? You know how they set up that Dragon Ball room group or whatever?
Yeah, the story group.
Yeah. I think they set Trunks up for his own spin-off, honestly.
Oh God.
I mean, but what's that have to do with him living in a universe where he has a duplicate?
All right, more L's before it comes to broadcast. Metal Gear Solid took an L this year. That's right. That's right. Metal Gear Solid did take an L this year. Rest in peace, Metal Gear.
Wait, this year Phantom Pain came out last year?
Nah, Metal Gear Survive.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I completely toned that out of my brain.
It's back, nigga. Back for revenge.
Quick.
Took a W this year.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack cannot take a W nor a L because we have seen shit about it. So
That's not true. That's not true. We've seen 3 pieces of concept art, sir.
Oh God.
I have the utmost faith in Gindi, so I'm W.
I got one, man.
Oh God, where's he going with this?
Yeah. Tone took a serious L.
Who?
Huh?
Tone.
The man that you collect your money from downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
I was waiting for it to sink in.
Wow.
Man. Tone took a serious L, right? Making executive decisions and had to be escorted downstairs.
Oh my God.
Pop took that L too.
God.
Cottonmouth took an L too, man. How he went out.
Yo, he got I miss Cottonmouth.
You know who took the biggest L though?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft is like a living L. Like they literally
even my final
Ubisoft.
they have forgotten how to make video games. You will not convince me otherwise.
Ubi L.
They can't even do remasters right.
Oh no,
UBL.
is a definite L. That game is stupid as hell.
Someone just said it's a giant W.
Nah. That is like a big.
Yo, we're gonna get to Homecoming. We're gonna get to Homecoming. Homecoming's probably gonna
Can I say 1 W this year?
No, okay, all right. Listen, we talked no obvious W's that we already talked about, like Civil War, Doctor Strange, Star Wars.
I didn't get to talk about it, so fuck that. The Telltale Walking Dead season 3.
Oh no, you can't say that's a W yet because it's not.
Oh,
complete.
that first episode though, man. It's not even.
Don't talk about it. I can't play it yet.
Listen, it's a part. You can say it's potential W, but until it's out in its entirety, you can't say it's a full W, bro. That's not the rule.
I'll give you that, but
Attack on Titan is a giant L.
It's a Titan now.
You realize what it
manga or the show?
What it took to finally get this season 2? Like all that.
Oh, no. When you look at the overall quality of the series, I mean the manga even plot progression in that manga ground to a screeching halt because you can tell that guy is writing much differently than he originally intended to, and now he does not know what to do.
Well, right now they've gotten to an interesting part of the series, so I can't say it's an L. Even though it does leave a lot. It leaves a lot of stuff that needs to be answered.
Well, I got a W I got to give out, and I don't care what nobody say, but this needs to be given out because for literally this last quarter of the year, they've been like a big topic. Okay. And so this W I got to give the Black Goku.
Oh, I can't comment on this, but he seems pretty cool.
Black Goku was literally been the talk for like this latter part of the year. And like some people was like, man, I miss him.
What?
Yeah, like people got up like memorials, like man.
Oh
we
my
miss you,
God.
Black Goku.
We miss you. You're the
He the
hope
new
of...
Broly.
and they got it's funny because they got like the memorial of him, like you know how they do when somebody died, they do that cheesy shit of putting them in the
Oh, in the
clouds.
clouds, the ghetto shit.
Yeah, so they got him in the clouds. About we miss you, Black Goku, and he giving the middle finger to.
Jesus.
Yeah, that,
So,
I mean, I got to give that credit because that
would it be
is
upset?
a serious topic. Yeah.
Would it be upsetting that if my favorite movie this year, my movie of the year, was not a Marvel or Star Wars movie?
Zootopia?
No.
What?
What is it, Alex?
Jungle Book?
I don't want to say it till you guys say yours. So
All
I
right,
can feel
my
upset
movie. All
on
right,
myself.
my movie of the year. My movie of the year. Shit, this is hard because like I have 3 movies tied for number 1. Shoot. Damn. All right, my movie for the year tied for number 1. Tied for like absolute number. From what I've seen, granted, I haven't seen everything yet, people. So if you're angry that I don't put this movie in here, all right, tied for number 1. Thus far, from what I've seen, shit might change in the next week or two when I see everything else. Tied for number 1, Rogue One, Civil War, and Arrival. That movie. Fuck. All right, Rob.
Damn. Me, I mean, I'll go ahead and it's not even making the easy choice. It's genuinely how I feel. My movie of the year was Civil War.
Oh, there you go.
Like,
That's
that
fun.
whole experience. I mean, literally, Chris, you remember when I sent you the message? I was like, "Yo, I'm still sitting in the parking lot. I haven't.
Yo, right?
I couldn't even leave yet. Yo, I was like, bruh, what just happened?
Oh,
All right.
man.
Since I brought it up, I'll go ahead and be honest. Call me a shield if you want. A movie of the year was Max 7.
No, that's not a shill. What the fuck?
Oh
That shit
man,
was
what?
fucking
That's a good
beautiful.
one.
I was thinking that. I was fucking thinking that. Good on you. All right, Danny, what's your movie of the year?
I don't have one.
Nah, nigga, come on. I listed 3 for the top position. Come on.
Yeah, I could do that, but that would be because they're about the only ones I've seen this year.
Okay, and so
I don't get to see as many movies as I used to ever since the video store here in town shut down, and I can't.
all right,
often
but from the
afford going to
movies
the
that you've
theater.
seen, Danny, and you've seen a couple, we've watched them together.
Yeah, but some of those were from like last year.
Some of them are from this year. I remember we watched them together. We were in the chat, and you were talking about them.
It's off the top of my head, then I'm gonna probably have to say Civil War. Then.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
Kinda.
Civil War was a big deal.
It was a big fucking deal, man, because we were low-key skeptical on it, and it just... Bam, bam, bam! Yo, Donnie Yen took a W for Rogue One. Yes, he did.
Yep.
Damn, someone said Tekken 7's going to take an L next year.
Yo, you taking an L just for saying it's about to take an L.
Civil War, I'm giving it to though mostly just because of that being a big risk, and a lot of people thought that it couldn't be done right, and they kind of defied that.
Mm-hmm.
And took an arc that was complete crap and actually made it good.
Yo,
Exactly. Honorary W got to go to John Bernthal as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know it. Honorary.
Major W for him.
Let's see. I didn't see Ip Man 3, but I haven't heard anything about it. I'll probably check it. Let's see. You guys, you can't give L's to games that aren't even out yet. You gotta wait for them to come out. That's the rule.
Kinda.
But I mean, listen, because
I
people are giving
we're-
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Injustice 2 and Tekken 7 L's, but the
Oh,
games
and Justice
ain't
2
out
is gonna
yet.
get an L. Yes.
Yo, so
You
they
guys
just
are
gonna
right
get
about that.
y'all just gonna get all the fighting games L's, man. Y'all
And Justice 2
y'all
is
weak.
going to take an L. I don't disagree.
Listen.
I think we're scraping the bottom of the barrel for L's at this point. We should probably move on to like the more
No. I was just pointing this out because it was suspect. There are a lot of good L's here. Like people talking about what are your favorite TV shows, and I was like, this is pretty good. But yeah,
a lot of good L's here. Like
All right.
people asking, "What are your favorite TV shows?"
Damn. Let's talk about some
I
W's.
think you meant questions.
No. No, sir. All right, let's talk about some good W's. Young Justice Season 3. That's a good W. That's a good announcement.
Definitely.
PlayStation selling 50 million is definitely a W.
That's true. Yo, PlayStation Experience was definitely a W.
They are like at PS2 level sales.
Can we say? I'm gonna say that PlayStation VR is being used for evil, so I kind of want to go ahead and call it an L.
No,
evil. Oh no.
Yeah.
Evil.
You can't blame for how other people choosing to use it.
For real, man.
True that, but I want to put VR gaming as a whole. How about VR gaming as a whole? How about that? Can we?
That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, because that's like saying streaming gameplay.
Even though they're using the PlayStation VR for it,
like streaming them making flicks.
Because
Damn.
God, VR gaming is, in a nutshell, we're tapping into stuff we shouldn't tap into.
Incidentally, just for the record, PSVR actually managed to sell, almost double what the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift did.
Because it's affordable and people want to play their VR porn games.
Yo, I heard.
Well, technically.
This man came out nowhere with that one.
That's what I was talking about. People are using the PlayStation VR for evil. There are like 5 VR porn games already.
Jesus.
High quality.
Dude, forget the games. There's 4 VR porn films.
Oh, yeah. Pornhub has a VR section. I forgot about that.
Jesus Christ. I heard that. Now go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
But yeah, they managed to sell 745,000. HTC Vive was like the closest to it, and I think that only managed like 400 some.
I think the PlayStation VR would have sold more if they didn't. Because I don't think PlayStation anticipated it to be in high demand. Because I heard like their retailers were like, "We want to sell you."
They've had to restock multiple times.
Yeah. All right.
It sells out like at online retailers almost as soon as they put up more for sale.
Would you consider Telltale Batman a W?
It wasn't bad. If it was 50-50.
It started off W. As it kept going on.
L.
No, I don't want to say it's L. It's just that W kept going down.
So you saying it was capitalized and then it went to smaller cases?
Yes, sir. Yes. That's perfect.
Eyes and Teeth Man came back though, so that was a good W.
Let's see. What else took some W's this year?
Pokemon.
I heard that was pretty good.
Pokemon as a whole.
Yeah, Sun and Moon was a really nice step up.
Yo, real quick,
really nice step up.
we gotta determine this right now. Would you say right now in this current status, Pokemon Go, W or L?
L.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody plays it anymore.
That's what I was thinking. Yo, I'm like, man, Pokemon Go. Set the world on fire and it got put out.
Bro, it got put out in the span of a summer. Like once the summer ended, it was over because people went back to.
People was like, no,
no.
No.
Who else?
I'm just gonna leave it on and see what comes in the house.
No, I wish. What was it? Deadpool? Yeah, Deadpool was a W. I'll give it that.
Man, that was this year.
Yeah, Deadpool 2 is already an L.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. But it's directed by John Wick.
So.
Well, that's true. That's true. We did have David Ayer. That's true. How the fuck? What happened?
Let me go ahead.
Hey, Chris, when this is done, you want to really celebrate Christmas the proper way by watching Fury?
What kind of Christmas do you celebrate?
Right, man.
You're gonna go watch 8 Crazy Nights and Die Hard in peace.
Thank you.
Impress yourself.
No, we need to watch Fury again, man.
No.
Listen, the only Fury we're watching is Mad Max Fury Road.
That can take an L.
Yo, no, that movie was amazing. What the hell are you talking about?
The movie won like 50,
Fury
that movie
Road.
won like 50 Oscars. Yo.
Yeah, it can still take an L.
This man Danny angry at everything. Yeah, he over here saying Titanfall don't take an L. Get out of here.
Flamethrower guitar.
See, you specifically said that was a big L.
That was a
sir.
big fucking L, dude. That game sold
It
6.
was not a big
Bro.
L. It was a medium L.
Medium rare L.
Yeah,
Alright.
something like those. Well, unless it's Jorge, then of course it'll be a well done L.
Well done, Al. Alright. Uncharted 4, major W.
Major W.
Naughty Dog.
Yes.
Period.
Somebody just said Ghost in the Shell trailer was a W. What?
Yeah,
Trying to make Triple X relevant again. That's a major L.
W. W as in walk away from the screen. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank, major W.
Yeah, not major, but
What? What?
Did you not play that game?
I thought you were about the movie.
Oh, nah.
Oh, no.
Movie was eh. It's a eh.
Movie's
It's,
kind of floating in the middle of somewhere.
All right, yo. What about My Hero Academia?
That's a W. It's nothing but a W.
That's a
If you
W.
disagree, then you gotta get shot like a dog
It's-
in the street.
Alex.
It sounded so
Here's the question. Here's the question. Would it have as much of a W attached to it if Suyu wasn't in it?
See,
Ooh.
this man Danny putting me on blast and shit. Can't just
Listen,
let me have.
you gotta answer.
No,
it. You
I
have
mean,
to
so
answer.
long
it.
as she's in it, I fully agree. It's a massive W.
I mean, if she wasn't in it, yes, because All Might is still probably like one of my favorite characters.
Yes,
of
but
all
would it be
time.
a giant W? That's,
It'd be kind of a medium-sized one.
There we
Medium size. There we have. I love how we have a scaling.
Right. We got to scale it.
Oh.
Capitalized, medium sized, and smaller cases.
Okay, here's a big one. Yakuza games coming to the West. That's a major W.
oh, that's
Oh yeah, I love
Yakuza
that series.
6 actually surpassed Final Fantasy 15 on Japanese PSN.
Exposed.
Yeah. Yo, I love the Yakuza series so much.
What
man.
did somebody just
Ghost
say?
in the Shell though took a big L. Holy
Did somebody
crap.
just say Berserk 2016 is a W?
On Blu-ray it is. Where you get the actual good quality and not that CGI bullshit.
Yo. All right. Yeah, but Yakuza is hype. Woo.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
All right,
Yakuza 0.
When do we get
Yo, man, I'm telling you, man, you don't try to fight Kiryu, man. He will jack you up.
When do we get into our freestyle topics too?
I thought this was all freestyle. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we basically just dancing all over the
Merry
place. Man.
Christmas to everybody in the Mountain Time Zone.
Yay. Let's see what else. Well, One Punch Man was 2015, right? So that's
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I mean,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is that W.
I heard it was good.
All right, well, what about the English dub? What did y'all think, W?
I think it was double what? One Punch Man?
It was
One Punch
alright.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom
All right,
Holland,
but,
W.
Yeah.
All right, I got
W.
to segue into this somehow. IDW Comics, massive W.
Well, I mean, they got W in there. now.
They got a massive W because I got 3 of my variant covers in, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh.
Yeah, but now let's talk about IDW for a minute.
No,
shall we?
no.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yo.
We said we would.
Bro,
said we
bro, no. No.
We
will.
literally said we would.
Yo, someone just said Hunter x Hunter coming back is a W. When the fuck did it come back? It's already gone.
What?
Someone just said Hunter x Hunter coming back is a W. It didn't come
It came
back.
back earlier this year.
It came back for like
A
2
week.
3 weeks.
Exactly.
No, it was about 3 months. It was 3 months.
That's a week.
3 months.
Yo,
but they were some pretty lit chapters, so I will give it a W. So
No,
That's
it's
'cause
bro.
you a fanboy.
Bro, it's gone 9 months out of the
not
year.
even being a
How's-
fan, but like those chapters were lit.
Bro,
It's-
but 9 months out
You
of
a
the year?
fanboy.
Toonami being a W, yeah, I'll give them that. They did get a lot of new stuff. That's
I'll
a
give
W.
him a small one.
There,
I
okay.
got the JoJo's dub, so yeah, I'll give them.
I heard that dub was ass though.
The original dub, they redubbed it.
Oh, they redubbed it?
Yeah,
Okay.
like even they
Vulture and
realized.
Homecoming is a W. I've said it before. I'll say it again. That's a W.
Most what?
Vulture and Homecoming.
Who? Oh, okay. I thought someone kept saying it's L.
No. Someone did say it was an L.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm
Someone
like,
is insisting it's an L. No, he's played by Michael Keaton. That's all the W you need right there. But on top of that, they actually made him scary looking. So
yo, it's because they say he looks like a damn fighter pilot. And I'm like, come on, guys, stop.
that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the aviator jacket on, and that actually allows it to have that, fluffy collar without looking stupid.
True. Yo, Dark Souls 3 gets a Dark Souls 3 gets an invisible W because everybody forgot about that game. I don't know anyone talking about Dark Souls anymore. That's this fucked up part. Now, if it was Bloodborne, that'd be a different story.
Near demo is technically a W.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a W.
We can't give out W's to games that ain't out yet. So, Dragon Ball Z Kai Buu Saga announcement, yes, that is a W.
That's
long
a small
wait.
W.
Yeah, because it was long awaited, 4 years too late.
Well, no. It's not just that. It's the fact that our version of it is actually going to have more filler put back in.
Oh God, yeah, the international version.
Yeah, Toei, I don't know what the hell they're doing there. It's a stupid decision. Nobody wanted it, but they did it.
It's for padding, you know.
But no, it didn't need padding. In fact, it actually needed more filler taken out in from their version. That was the problem. And they keep lines in there that contextually make no sense. And now, especially after Super, they're going to make even less sense.
Jesus Christ, this is going to be confusing.
I didn't even think about that. They could have had an opportunity to connect some dots.
Damn, that man.
Oh,
Thor?
Thor? Wait, did someone say Thor?
Nah, Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer is not a W. That's low key a lowercase L.
yeah.
It did not show
Not a single thing. You got more from that poster than that trailer.
True. That's like a tech demo trailer, man. That's what it is.
It looked pretty, but we kind of knew it was going to look pretty.
Yeah, see, I can't accept those type of trailers no more. Where you want to show them graphics. Everybody got them graphics now.
Mm-hmm.
To answer a question in the chat, yes, the Kai version that goes internationally, in other words, anywhere but Japan, will actually have more filler inserted back into it.
Ugh.
I don't know why.
Stupid.
Or any good reason. Honestly, I think it's because they want people to try to import from Japan.
Money.
It's either that or they actually read all those forum posts that the dumbass fanboys made.
Reading what fans actually think. Toei. What? About that money.
No, see. They would, and they would read the wrong ones. That's the point. All that bitching about how you took out that filler. That was my childhood,
Bro. I saw.
I'm 100% positive that Toei does not give a damn what anybody else thinks.
I buy that, but I would buy that, but otherwise, it literally makes no sense to put filler back in there.
God,
There's a reverse Kai.
I hate quoting Naruto games, but Jesus, it's like and then one victory quote. I don't have time for things that don't make me money. That's Toei.
Let's make some money.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, here's the thing: the Buu saga and the manga was handled so much better in the anime, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that it wasn't near as stretched out or long.
True.
And having less filler in there allowed it to be similar to that. It still wasn't as good, but it was similar. And the voice work was actually a little bit better for their Boo, even like the other forms of him. And then it's like when you read like manga Boo versus watching anime Boo. Manga Boo is a lot scarier. It's a significantly shorter arc.
Oh yeah.
Gohan's new voice in DBZ Kai is actually a giant W, sir.
Yeah, but why this nigga bringing up shit from 2010? What the fuck?
I mean, that's the thing. That Gohan actually sounds like a 4-year-old boy now and not a middle-aged chain-smoking woman. So, no disrespect to Stephanie, but whoever directed her to sound like that.
No, thank you.
Right.
No. Let's see what else was a major W this year. Y'all talking some fraudulent ass shit in the comments.
Oh, major frauds in those comments.
But we ain't gonna get into that right now. We talk about the W's. Oh my god, PyCon was God tier. What?
No.
He's an interesting character, but I wouldn't say God tier.
Interesting character.
Interesting. He's a filler character. He's got like the personality of a rock. The only reason anyone thought he was cool is because he friggin' one-shotted Frieza selling the entire Ginyu Force.
Actually, I only thought he was
this man said he's an interesting character. I'm weak.
I only thought he was cool.
I am convinced that PyCon was the mask.
Pyromancy is
He could be the mask.
He was the mask. Bald-headed green dude spun into a tornado.
Yeah. Nah. Last of Us Part 2. I mean, it's a pending W. Pending.
Well, no, you could say the announcement was a W.
Yes.
Or you could just chalk that up to the PlayStation experience as a whole.
True. World of Final Fantasy is indeed a W. That's true.
Yes.
John Wick 2 should be a major W. I hope so.
It will be.
I hope so.
That trailer was a major W. Both those trailers were.
Yo, I didn't see the second one.
Hey, that dog surviving. That's a major.
Yo. Damn, it was
Wait,
crazy.
You didn't see the second one?
Nah, I shared it. I was going to watch it, but then I went back to work and I was like, fuck.
Oh, okay. You know what? We're watching that as soon as the stream's done.
True. Yeah, let's see. Any other major W's that y'all want to...
Yes, the IDW.
Oh, God. They deserve their own podcast. Not really because we knew Lost of Us 2 was coming.
Well,
Lost of Us 2.
I've been thinking about
Lost
that.
of
It's
Us.
On the one hand, IDW kind of does deserve their own podcast, but on the other hand, like it would be a short podcast. So
On the other hand,
maybe it's better as a discussion.
I ain't gonna give IDW praises. No way.
Two.
Saying it. I'm gonna praise IDW in my own private time.
The Power Rangers, though.
That's not for me. That's kind of lowercase W, uppercase L, kind of.
Nah,
for me,
you're gonna take that back right now,
bro. I gave it the lowercase W.
Yeah, but then a big L. No, you sit down,
bro. But it goes like big to small to big to small. There's no in between. It doesn't work like a W. No, bro. I'm just saying, like I gotta hear that script first.
You giving me conflicting.
No, I'm not, bro. I said I'm intrigued, and I'm like, but I need to see more of this before I sign off on it. I ain't giving it no.
That ain't a big L.
Bro, it could be a big L.
I think it's going to be a big L, but
I'm not saying, but then again, it has the potential.
I'm always wary, okay? That's my thing.
Someone said the Logan trailer was
Alex,
a major
you've already
W.
admitted your bias, so don't.
Someone said the Logan trailer. The Logan trailer was a major W. What?
Yeah, I know. For me, it wasn't.
Oh, yo, we forgot about this. The Guardians 2 trailer. That was a W.
Oh, that was a W.
Baby Groot gets an additional W.
Yes, he does.
Baby Groot gets an additional W for an excellent impression of DC movies.
Drax get a W on his own. I'm sorry.
Yep, Drax gets another additional one.
Laugh.
Alright. Let's see. Nah.
Oh, yeah, but the Power Rangers gets a separate capital W for them comic books though. Those are tight.
Okay.
Oh, those are incredible.
Yo.
Chris, you know, one of these days I'm gonna sit you down and make you actually read things.
Bro, like, give me space. I'm going through Tarkin right
What do you
now.
want me to do? We don't have audio comics.
We can
You
make them.
gotta sit down and read.
He's like, where am
Here's
I?
what you do.
Bruh, we got to start. We got to start
You know what?
reciting.
I did. I gave you like motion comics done of the Ninja Turtle series, and I linked it to you, and you said, "Oh, I gotta watch that." You never did.
Who?
You.
When?
I put him in the chat.
I don't know about this. Oh, maybe. Yo, all right. I just missed someone said something.
Wait, we do gotta talk about them IDW comics.
Yo, we will in time. Let's see. What other? Well, obviously Star Wars. Star Wars always gets a W, except from the years of 1999 to 2005. No W's. Westworld, I still gotta check out. Gotta check that out.
Yeah, I got to keep that out as well.
I hear a lot of mixed stuff about that show from different sources that I personally trust. So
it's a good way to check it out. Yo, Tarkin CGI is a major W.
oh god,
That
yes.
shit was scary. Oh wow, No Man's Sky's a W to this person. Okay, I respect your opinion.
Well, their last update was one at least.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, obviously, boarding parties are major W's.
He hasn't read it. I've got him the audiobook. Assuming he downloaded it, he will hear it.
Hear what?
In regards Lost Stars.
What was
Star
that?
Wars book.
Oh, L.
Hell, what? I will climb through these fiber optic cables right here, and I will hunt you down. And
Boy, you better not. I got old Lucille in the.
by the
in
time
the
I'm
bed.
done with you, you're gonna call me Agent
right.
PG
Yo.
gets a W.
Yo, we gotta talk about this. This man Negan, major W.
Straight W.
Yo, he gave us the best episodes of The Walking
Straight
Dead.
W on the show that's taking a major L.
Oh yeah, you right. Yo, you want to notice how the ratings dropped the second he wasn't there?
Yo, literally every episode he wasn't there, ratings dropped. He literally kept this season alive.
Oh god, my favorite thing though, I'm just gonna drop this foreshadowing here. My favorite thing to read about it though is all these people arguing about who's gonna be the one to finally kill
Be
him.
the one, be the one to kill him.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is that it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Daryl.
Yo, this man Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
You know what? The way the show works though, that actually wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Nah. This man Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I think he enjoyed that role a little too much, being a dick.
Well, he's played a lot of dick characters. I mean,
But it's like this one was perfect for. I've seen a lot of people literally say like, "I hate that I like him."
bro, like I know
Which
mad
is actually
females.
the entire point of Negan. So.
I know mad females who are like, I hate you, but I love you, Negan. I'm like, yep.
Like,
Yeah, that's supposed to happen though. So.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
man, and quick side note, this man Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he good when it comes to improv.
He went above and beyond.
When he came to improv, there's literally one scene where he just got done yelling, and when Rick showed up, his voice broke. So when he said Rick, he sounded like almost like a girl for a second. And then he just kept going. What he's like, your people making me lose my voice with all this screaming I'm doing.
Yo, you know what we need to talk about? The return of Dave Chappelle. Major W.
Yo, yeah, that was big. And that big old Netflix deal he closed.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait, man. Let's see.
Good on him.
Yo, this man Negan be savage though. You see his eyes? That shit disgusting. Yo, this man. All right. Brazil took L. Sorry. Yo, damn. Yeah, everyone's talking about Konami. I mean, that's kind of L that transcends the years at
Yo,
this
you know
point.
what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Konami is so deep in the L trench, they can never come out of it.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's like that scene in Man of Steel where Superman's having like that vision with Zod and he's like getting buried. Remember that scene? It's like Konami with the L's.
You know, where they just surrounded by L's. No, no.
Right? They put him and then Kojima's just staring down. Oh man. Let's see, any other major L's?
So when did we get into the Q&A session?
Well, I mean, we were just, but this was it for the past hour,
I mean,
bro.
right now,
Okay,
right.
well,
we just
yeah, but
leave.
we ain't taking many questions here. We're mostly just.
Well, I mean,
I can't see the chat because it'll make my call lag. So y'all would have to tell me.
nah, I'm of the mindset that we had a good stream and some of us getting tired, so we might have to wrap this up. We're at the 3 hour mark. Tick tock,
Sure.
tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Hey man,
Look what's at the clock.
Tick tock, look at the clock.
How long have we been going for anyway?
3 hours.
Ah,
Exactly
Already
3
been
hours.
going
We
3 hours?
we started at 11:30.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, I'd love
Yeah,
to.
it's been about 2 or 3 hours.
well,
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, if we don't talk about IDW, what's the point?
Yeah.
Adamant.
We do got to talk about that.
We shall when we resume.
I know, but I've been waiting for it for so long.
Well, you gonna wait a little bit longer, please. Listen, 2017 is our year. You know, the team at Square Enix is hard at work on providing you. Wait, wrong game. But yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This was a very eventful year for NXP podcast in the sense that we got more than 2 episodes out this year. So round of fucking applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to step up our game.
We definitely, like, everyone's asking, yo, can you please put out a fucking schedule for this so I can watch it? And
Yo, for real, man. It's like,
yo, I'm gonna just search how many NXP podcasts we've done this year. The last one we did before this. Oh no, I'm already in the summer. This isn't good.
Yeah, and I told you. I think the last one we did was actually Civil War.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, it was like the last one we did was August, and that was Civil War. Then before that, I want to say was the post roast and BVS. That was in April. Then before that, oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, are you serious? Okay, no. April again. We did the NXP Marvel Universe critique, so we're at 3 episodes, not counting this. Then we did. All right, I'm in March. I'm in February. I'm at the beginning of February. This isn't good. Oh God, I'm going into January. Nope. No. Star Wars. No. When the hell was the last NXP podcast? Oh shit, we're in 2015.
Yeah.
So, wow, I did more Hunt the Truth episodes than NXP. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I only pointed that out to you like 12 times.
like 12 times. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, compared to...
I've seen several questions ask us, are we doing anything New Year's Eve?
I'm going to be at work New Year's Eve. So
I'm going to probably be...
Right. I think that's what you told me your schedule switched.
Right. I'll just say this. As far as consistency goes, let's count how many episodes of NXP podcast we did. We did the first episode, April 2012. Second episode, May. Third episode, July. Fourth episode, December. And, oh God, get ready for this. Get fucking ready for this. 5th episode, April 2015. Bro, we took the length it takes to make a damn Hollywood movie to do this fucking podcast.
Yo, and we went about 3 hours.
No, this one was
you
only
know what?
55. This one was 55 minutes. And then we didn't
Still
come
had
back.
more content than Final Fantasy 15.
Oh my God. Yo. And then we didn't come back for a year later for that NXP podcast. Great. I feel like we did more episodes. I guess not. Oh God.
Man.
Okay, we got to do this more. No excuses.
Yo, seriously. We got to do one a month. One a fucking month. Because at this point, man, I'm looking at this shit.
I mean, we could do that. We cut the time and do one a month.
Yo, man.
That's doable.
We took a damn... Bro, we went 2 years. Almost 2.5 years without an episode.
Well, I mean,
What
to
the
be
fuck?
fair, we've always had it planned. It's just things would always come up.
Yo, somebody just...
You know, if
somebody,
we did
yo,
it more frequently too, we'd probably be able to get it done like a lot sooner than.
oh, you know what it was? What held us
3
back
hours.
before? Because we couldn't do all this easy streaming stuff. I actually had to get all the audio and edit everything. That was the big problem.
Yeah. That was the. Well, you could have put it up uncut, but you didn't.
Yeah, because then it was... Well, remember, I had to deal with XAM's voice, and that was irritating beyond belief. Oh...
I love to do it, but that voice modifier is.
That had me hollering in editing. I was like, why the fuck?
Hey,
Yeah, well, there you go. We
he
took
has
an
a
L.
job to keep up.
We
so
took an L for this podcast. The NXT podcast took an L for the past couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be big people to admit when an L is coming your way.
Bro, we had like 5, 6, 7. We haven't even had 10 episodes of this podcast, and it's been almost 5 years. Wow.
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 Yeah, we definitely gotta step this up.
Yo, 2017 is our year. And no, I don't think we should shorten it. I'm thinking like 2 hours, 3 hours a month. That's good. That's good.
Hey, I mean, I'm down. I'm always down. So it's like it comes down to y'all. Just let me know.
Yo. We will. We're gonna put out a January episode. We are gonna put out a January episode.
New
Wonder
year,
what that
new
one's
us.
gonna be about.
Maybe we'll let Danny host that. We'll let Danny host it. He'll do the intros. He'll do the intros, and he's got to be animated.
Ha.
And then he's gonna complain about IDW and how. Yo, yeah. Someone's over here talking about that comment I made about fucking Hunter x Hunter, and they said Neologic 3 months equals a week. It is a fucking week. Yo, damn. Damn. All right. Anyways, we about to wrap this up. We've been going for 3 hours. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. This shit, man.
This was fun. We had to do this more, man.
Bro, I'm gonna go back, listen to this, chop it the fuck up, highlight it, and just post the funny bits on Facebook. This is so good. Bro, the first thing I'm uploading, that fucking wait for it. Wait for 32516. Just wait for it.
Yo, I mean, I've never heard all of us die like that in a long time.
It was beautiful.
I mean, I was literally crying.
Yo, y'all want to make a bet? Someone saved them saying they'll make an episode and they'll come back in August. No, we coming back in fucking January, bitch. And I want you to be here and kiss my fucking boot before I stomp you into the dirt. Quote me on this. Quote me on this. Yes. I need to be violent on this.
Oh, somebody throwing shots. Somebody said
I need to be.
Podcast to the hiatus.
Yo, I will stomp y'all into the dirt. We're going to be back in January, and you going to be feeling exposed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. You know it. Factual. Hashtag fact. Hashtag deal with it. Anyways, does anybody want to close off? Any final words?
No. I'll just say,
Alex, you're animated. You say something.
Yeah, for real.
okay.
Oh, damn, I'm on the spot. 2016 was horrible. If it didn't take your life, be thankful.
Jeez.
I'm just being honest. If you didn't live your entire life of 2016 in fear, God be with you.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like, even at the end, like it's slowly dying, but even then, it's like, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna try to take somebody else, and like that's why you also gotta pray for Carrie Fisher, please. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Be serious, man. Pray for Carrie Fisher.
Hope
They tried
for
taking
Carrie.
Robbie Rodden, but he was like, nah, son, meme's gonna save my life.
Oh God. Oh
This is the
Jesus.
world we live in.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and damn, Alex is kind of ain't no topping that, to be honest.
Being
Yup.
honest.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and say, like, yeah, you know, if 2017 just chilled on the killing people, that'd be greatly appreciated.
You can tell by what kind of year it's gonna be by the first death. That's all I gotta say.
I promise.
Yo.
I promise. I actually do have a list of topics for future podcasts. It's just a matter of whether or not.
Oh,
to stick
okay.
to them.
What? I stuck to all the topics today, sir.
We said we were going to do that Dragon Ball podcast next. How many times?
Bar, we said we were going to do that
How-
4.5 years ago.
Exactly.
What?
Bro, but you can. Oh, to be fair, that shit changed hands more times than Final Fantasy 15. Because first you said we gonna do it when they announced the Boost Saga Kai. Then we're gonna wait for the dub. Then we're gonna wait for this nigga Caleb. Then we're gonna wait for Super. And then so.
We were going to wait for Caleb, and then Caleb was Caleb.
Hey, if y'all committed to waiting for the Boo Saga to drop, you definitely committed to that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
You definitely committed to it.
We are right on schedule.
So
Hey,
next,
if-
so
If
next
y'all
month,
committed
next
to waiting
month,
for the Boo Saga to drop, then you did it.
next month we doing it. We doing it.
And
Alright.
then we do an IDW, because if we don't, I'm annoy this man to death, and he don't want.
So y'all better get the fuck out of here with this pending L for NeoGameSpark next year. We'll be back in January.
So even if it's 5 minutes of us doing the intro and turning it off,
I don't care.
And,
still count.
Would that be 5 minutes our time or Frieza time?
I don't care. All I know is come January 2017, I'm about to smack all these motherfuckers in the comment section.
Real Joe,
Y'all about to take these major L's, and you listen. You're gonna sit back and you're gonna accept it. You're gonna accept these L's, and you can't tell me otherwise. And you're gonna try to act like, oh no, it's not really an L. It's an L, nigga. You gonna like it. That podcast is coming on either a Monday or a Tuesday, and you guys, you won't like it. Just the facts, you know. All right, Danny, final thoughts.
That was my final thought.
All right, cool. My final thoughts. You know me. 2016 was a very interesting year. Wasn't as horrible as a lot of people like to say, because I definitely made some changes and movements in my life, and that's all good. Learn from all experiences. Keep your teeth white, and never forget that no matter what situation that you're in, no matter all the trials and the tribulations that you go through, always keep in mind that I am the Senate and I'm always right. So we good. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Only accept deals and absolutes.
Yes. And do or do not. There is no try. And all those amazing quotes. Yeah. But anyways, we will talk to y'all later, and y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and that's all I'm gonna say because we're gonna be here all day. And
Merry Christmas, people.
Winter solstice. There you go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and
Happy Hanukkah.
Saying Merry
whatever
Christmas
else
is
you
offensive. It's Happy Holidays.
Shut up.
You know what? I'm gonna take that L.
take it, nigga.
Nah, man. You know, this the no BS song, man. So.